Ladies and gentlemen,
here we go. It's Friday night in the Heartland. The Buffaloes come out of the north end zone as it is now time for Friday Night Lights at Hook Hill Stadium First National Field between the Durant Lions and your McAlester Buffaloes. I'm Brandon Green along with Phillip Jewell. Thank you for joining us on this ride here tonight as the Buffaloes look to improve to 6-0 and keep the Durant Lions at 0-6 after the conclusion of tonight's game. The Buffaloes are wearing their white helmets, black jerseys, black pants with the gold numerals on the front and back, and the gold piping down the sides. For the Durant Lions, looks like they're red helmets with the white tops and white bottoms, red numerals on the back for those listening on radio. We're about to have kickoff brought to you by Jet Tire Service for great deals on Michelin, Uniroyal, Kinda, and Cooper tires for your car, truck, or SUV. See Jet Tire Service in McAlester, serving Southeast Oklahoma since 1962. Don't fret, jettire.net. In our pregame show that is brought to you by First Family Federal Credit Union, we had our coin toss. McAlester won the toss, elected to receive, so they're going to be getting the ball here first as we have a beautiful sunset out towards the far side of the field. Wherever you're listening from, wherever you're watching from, let us know on Twitter or Facebook. Again, on Twitter is where we're going to see most of our people listening / watching. That's at Buff Sports Radio. This is Buffalo Roll Call, so let us know. And around the city of McAlester, around the state of Oklahoma, and Buffalo fans across the nation far and wide, thank you for joining us for Durant Lions against McAlester Buffalo Football, Week 6 here in Oklahoma. Looks like the Lions are going to be kicking off left to right. Buffaloes will be returning right to left. And back deep to return right now is Eli Chapman. He'll be standing at his own 15-yard line. But the way that McAlester is kind of setting up right now, they're not expecting too long of a kick. Looks like it's going to be number 10 for the Durant Lions, Braylon Leday, booting it away to the McAlester Buffaloes. He toes the ball and starts backpedaling towards the 30-yard line is where he's going to be starting his approach to the football. He points right, Leday points left, takes a deep breath, makes his approach, puts toe to leather, and it's football time in the Heartland. This one's a deep boot that's going to get into the end zone, and that'll start McAllister's drive at their own 20-yard line. So out will come Trent Boatwright. Last year had his career-high rushing, 7 carries, 73 yards, 2 touchdowns against Durant. Also passing for 15 of 17 for 190 yards and a touchdown. Also, Eric Mccarty last year had 13 carries, 67 yards, and a touchdown. Looks like he's going to be the starting running back with Trent Boatwright in the backfield. Receivers, Caden Lesnow, Killian Barnes out there. Leighton Bass will be on the far side with Lesnow. And they're going to come out with a tight end on the right. McCarty on the right side of Boatwright. Here's the first play of the game. Snap, play action. Boatwright rolling right, passing right. And it's dropped by Zach Freestad. The 25-yard line, that's only the first drop of the year for Freestad. On the season, he has 2 receptions for 19 yards. Did not record a catch last week, but had one against the Bishop Kelly Comets 2 weeks ago back in Tulsa. He had some space to maybe cut it up towards the 30-yard line, but that one will go down as an incomplete pass. 2nd down and 10 upcoming for the Buffaloes. 11:55 remaining here in the first quarter. 2 receiver set. We got 2 tight ends on the right side for the Buffs. Tailback left, the snap. Ball right between the hash. Boatwright's going to keep it himself and run off the left side. Goes forward near the 25-yard line. He stopped just shy. Gain of 4 will bring up 3rd down and 6. This is what the Lions wanted. Kind of short distance here in the first couple of plays. It was a good gain of 5. They're putting the nose of the football at the 25. Bringing up 3rd and 5. Buffalo's on the season 52% on third down. As for the Lion defense, they're giving up 55% of their third down attempts. Tailback right, 3 receiver set. Tight end right, man in motion, here's the snap. Play action, screen pass, near side caught by Barnes. Cuts it up, 30-yard line, gets a block, near side, 40, 45, 50, across midfield into Lion territory. He tiptoes down to near the 42-yard line, and that is where he's going to be knocked out of bounds. And the Buffaloes move the chains. That's brought to you by Beautiful Rooms Furniture, all stocked up with bargains for your entire home and a nice selection of mattresses from Simmons, Symbol, and Corsicana. Beautiful homes start with Beautiful Rooms in McAlester. Killian Barnes on the reception. Getting all the way to the Lion 43-yard line, ball left hash. First down and 10 for the Buffs. 10:55 here remaining in the first quarter on their opening drive. 2 receivers on each side stacked up near the line. Man in motion less now, across the line from left to right. Snap, toss out to Mccarty off the right edge, 40-yard line. Breaks right, 45-yard line, rather 35, 30, 25 as he drags the defender past the first down marker all the way near the red zone. We'll see where they spot him up at. Either way, it'll move the chains for the Buffaloes. On the little toss out from the Ocho to number 5, they'll get him out to the 22-yard line. Big plays on back-to-back plays by the black and gold. Ball moves from the left hash to the right. Buffalo's 4 receiver set as Greg Quintana comes out to be a receiver over here on this near side. Bass on the far, tight end right is Zach Freestad. Mccarty left side to Boatwright. 5 linemen on the line for the Lions. Boatwright back to pass, looking far side. Caught on a little out route by Freestad as he gets near the first down marker after spinning right against his defender. We'll see where they mark him down at, but he's close to the, well, I thought he was close to the first down marker. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds about 5 yards shy. That gets him into the red zone. This year's red zone sponsor is McAlester Home Store. Free measurements and quality installers, come see us, 5th and Wyandotte. If you need tile, carpet, or luxury vinyl, McAlester Home Store can help. Ball at the 16, 2nd and 4 for the Buffaloes. In the red zone of Durant, 10:30 remaining in the first, no score. Opening drive for either team. Buffs have 5 seconds to snap it. Trips left, near the line, man in motion less now. They get the ball off in time with 1 on the play clock. Boatwright looking end zone, wide open man, touchdown, Killian Barnes! Boatwright cashing in early, finding Barnes in the south end zone. Buffaloes take a 6-0 lead. Behind the defense, Killian is killing them.
That would be Mr. Leighton Bass, number 1.
Was that Leighton Bass? I thought it was Killian Barnes. That is Leighton Bass. He's going fishing.
Correction, that's number 7, Killian Barnes.
Is Killian Barnes. I had it right the first time. Looks like Kobe Clark's on to attempt the extra point. Snap, hold, kick is up, and it is right down Broadway. The Buffaloes lead 7-0, 10:24 remaining in the first quarter. You're listening to McAlester Football here on KNED.
Certified. What's this? I'm certifying our team as awesome, like you said. We did just win Nissan's Award of Excellence for the 9th time. I was actually talking about all of our Nissan certified pre-owned vehicles that we have. They go through a rigorous certification and come with a 7-year, 100,000 limited powertrain warranty and roadside assistance.
Of course.
Don't forget to tell them Morgan sent ya.
Fenton Nissan is your best deal dealer. Learn more at fentonnissan.com.
So, checking accounts. There seems like a ton to choose from, right? I was looking for one that didn't charge monthly fees, with bounce protection, and had mobile banking. I found the Bank NA. The Bank NA has been voted #1 for 10 years in a row in the McAlester News Capital's Reader's Choice Awards. The bonus is that they're local, so the money stays in town. Call 918-423-2265 or go in to find what you need in checking options. The Bank NA. Strong, secure, and ready to loan. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to McAlester, Oklahoma. The Buffaloes score on their opening drive. That is the 5th time they've scored on their opening drive this year, 5 out of the 6 games. They'll be kicking off, leading 7-0, 10:24 remaining in the first as Clark boots this one away towards the south end zone. This one will be returnable at the 10-yard line. Taking it back is Holmes. Far sideline, 20-yard line, and he breaks free, and he skips past an ankle tackle at the 35-yard line towards the 40-yard line. He goes. Great return by Holmes as he's knocked out of bounds over on the far sideline near the 40-yard line. Stephen Holmes, he already has a touchdown return this year, an 80-yard touchdown return. He's averaging 18.4 yards per return. So try not to kick towards Holmes as he takes this one out to the Lion 43-yard line. We do have a drive summary. Phillip?
That was a 6-play, 80-yard drive that took 1 minute and 36 seconds off the clock. It was finished off with a 16-yard touchdown pass from Trent the Ocho Boatwright to Killian Barnes. That is your drive summary brought to you by Bishop's Funeral Service. Bishop's Funeral Service is a full-service establishment that offers a wide range of services, and they love your McAlester Buffaloes.
Saxton 1st and 10 out of the flex bone, tossing it right. Caught in the backfield, cutting it up, and he can't get past the corner. First man to make the tackle was Killian Barnes off the edge. Eric Mccarty came and finished the job. Gain of only a couple. We'll bring up 2nd down and 8 on the carry is number 10, Braylon Leday. And by the way, you're going to have to keep your eyes moving here if you're watching on the video stream on YouTube right now, because that flex bone, it's pretty much a triple option every play. Every play you're trying to see where things are moving. A ball could be anywhere, and the Buffaloes doing a good job here early, winning 1st down. That's only a gain of 1. They have the yard marker a little bit further along than where the ball is actually at. 2nd down and 9. 2 receivers out to the left here in the flex bone. Snap, handoff up the middle. It's Avila that pushes the pile near the 49-yard line. A good push will bring up 3rd down and call it 4 rather. Right between the 48 and the 49 on the Lions side of the 50. Is on 3rd down this year. The Lions are 33%. They've gone for it 7 times on 4th down. 9 minutes remaining in the first quarter with the Buffaloes leading 7-0. 3rd and 5 upcoming for the Lions. They have 8 to snap, but as Avila will get under center with a wide out right. Man in motion, the snap. Handoff, Avila up the middle, crashes, crumbles towards McAlester territory, gets into McAlester territory, but short of the 1st down marker. Gain of 2 will bring up 4th down and 2. And in this area, the Lions might feel comfortable with going for it. Feeling like they have nothing to lose, but they're changing out a lot of personnel here early. Let's see if they bring out a punt team. As Saxton does come out, so the punt team comes in for the Lions. At least that's what it looks like right now. By the way, on the carry was actually Beck Vargas on the last carry. They're not going to punt it. They're going under center, loading the line. Here's the snap. Off the right side, there's going to be a 1st down. As it was number 6 to carry the ball, Aiden Dills gets out to the 46-yard line. Got just enough. And that will move the chains for the Lions. He needed 2. He got 3. Lions keep the drive going. As for the Buffalo defense on 4th down, that is the 4th time they've given up a 1st down. There were 3 of 7 going into tonight.
And that play right there is exactly what Coach Mazey and we talked about in the pregame and yesterday. You want to win 1st down. Keep them further behind the chains so that way they don't have 4th and manageables to go for like that.
Loading the line again under center this time is Saxton. Man in motion at the flex bone. Handoff up the middle. This time Avila as he's hit after a gain of only about 1. Called a gain of 1.5. Bring it up about 2nd down and 8. Ball at the McAlester 44-yard line. What kept the drive alive for the Lions on that last set of downs was actually 2nd down. They got about 3 or 4 or 5 yards, enough to make 3rd down manageable, and 4th down even more so than that.
They picked up 2 yards on the first play, 4 yards on the second, and then 2 yards to make it a 4th and very short 2.
You can tell every time that they snap the ball, they're waiting until almost the last second on the play clock, trying to burn a lot of time right now. Saxton under center. Man in motion, the snap. Handoff, Avila up the middle. Every gap is closed up, and the Black Death defense surrounds Francisco. This will be a gain of 1 and bring up 3rd down and long. This is the situation that Durant does not want to be in. It's more of a passing situation. They have to get out to the 36-yard line. Currently right now at the 43. 3rd and 7 upcoming. Ball right between the hashes. 6:30 remaining in the first quarter with the Buffaloes leading 7-0.
Like you said, Brandon, they're waiting till the last possible second to snap the football. You know, it's something that we're seeing a lot of right now on Saturdays against the Sooners. If you want to keep a high-powered offense from scoring, keep them off the field.
3rd down and 7. Under center, 3 to snap it. Man in motion to snap. Francisco up the middle, rather Beck Vargas. There's a flag coming in, too, near where the first man hit Vargas at the 41-yard line. The tackle is made after only a gain of 3 out to the 40. We'll see what the flag is. Holding on the offense. We'll see if McAlester takes that penalty. I believe they will with the way that Durant is moving, and yes. That will back the Lions up behind the chains. Back into their own territory at the 47-yard line. Now, if what they wanted to do is burn a lot of time off the clock, they've succeeded so far. They've burned about 4.5 minutes off the clock here on their opening drive.
3rd down, 17, Durant.
But 3rd and 17 is upcoming for the Lions. Again, they're not really a passing team. They're averaging 23.1 yards per reception, but have only completed 8 passes on the year. The snap, Saxton hands it off. Avila up the middle. He's going to lose yards. Take that back. Dills on the carry. And that will be 4th down and long, and bring out the punt team.
4th down, Lions.
Now, multiple people could be punting also for the Durant Lions. Jalen Saxon has taken a majority of the punts. You could also see Braylon Leday do it as well. Right now out there, I didn't see the number. Phillip, did you?
It will be Braden Leday.
Leday punting it away. Les now back deep to return. Here's the snap. Almost blocked. It's going to be a running into the kicker at least. This one's going to go out of bounds. Eric Mccarty, he's saying that he got grabbed by the horse collar, and he did. Yeah, so McCarty knew what he was talking about, obviously. He almost got the punt blocked, but as soon as he got up after, I think he might have blocked the punt after he got up, he said, no, he pulled me. He was motioning towards his collar. He was saying he pulled me. So that's going to be on the lines as well, and that's going to move him back 10 more yards. And honestly, if you're the Lion there that committed the holding, probably a good penalty actually, though, because McCarty, even while being held, almost blocked the punt.
Absolutely right. If he stays untouched, McCarty blocks that, and it could be a scoop and score.
Les now returned a touchdown last week. We'll see what he can do here. The snap. Here's the boot. It's going to get off barely once again. This one's going to go out of bounds near the 42-yard line. And this is where the McAlester Buffaloes are going to start their second drive. Les now not having a chance to return this one. Buffaloes lead 7-0, 4:50 remaining in the first quarter. This game brought to you in part by Fenton Nissan, Bank & A, Freedom Ford, American Best Western, WE Offered Propane, Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in McAlester, and Buck Wilson Frame and Body. Out will come the offense, scoring on their first drive with the touchdown to Killian Barnes. They have 60 yards to pay dirt here as they bring out a couple of tight ends early. I don't believe I see Boatwright, so they might start off with the McCarty dozer package or just go under center. Because there goes Sean Woods. And here comes the rest of the team. McCarty under center, the snap goes off the right as something got botched. I think the snap got botched, and McAlester fell back on top of it.
First thought, I thought it was the old fumble Rooski play.
Right? It's a loss of 2, whatever it is. And they'll bring up 2nd down and 12.
2nd down, 12.
They could have been doing that. They might have been trying to do their own form of the flex zone. 4:25 remaining in the first quarter. 2nd down and 12 as McAllister's behind the chains here. They converted a 3rd down last time. Right now they're just a play away from it. Moton, the running back on the left side of Boatwright as he comes out 4 wide. The snap, screen pass, near side caught by Les now in the backfield. Cuts it up, 40-yard line, 45, crashes his way towards the 47. That'll be a good game, but not near the first down marker, about 3 yards shy. They're down and manageable. Clock will stop at 4:06 in the first.
3rd down and 3 for the Buffs.
Buffs have to get to midfield to move the chains. It'll be officially 3rd down and 4. They're going to go with 4 wide again and Moton on the right side of Boatwright. Ball left hash, man in motion, Les now. The snap as Moton gets the handoff, goes up the middle, gets into the secondary. First down, Buffaloes. Gets into Lion territory and tackled at the 42-yard line. Thought we might have a little bit of a issue there as Les now was going in motion. He actually ran into Moton as Moton was getting the handoff. But they handled it nicely. They moved the chains, and it'll be first down and 10 for the Buffs as we are 2/3 of the way through the first quarter. McAlester leading 7-0, 4 minutes on the clock here in the first. Ball at the Durant 42-yard line. Four-man set again, the receivers. Snap, handoff, Moton cuts it right, 35-yard line. Gain of 7, and that's going to be where he stood up at and taken down. Once he gets the ball, he's really fast to move into that gap. And once again, the offensive line, just like they have nearly all year long, creating gaps as wide as you want them. Second down and 3. Ethan Watkins comes out to be the tailback. Trips left for the McAlester Buffaloes. Watkins will line up on the left side of Boatwright. 3 D linemen for the Lions. Out of motion is Watkins, and we have a flag come out. False start on the Buffaloes. I'll move them back 5 yards and bring up second down and 8. By the way, we have some people listening right now. Destiny, my wife, listening. Thank you. Crystal Barlow, listening from Eugene, Oregon, watching and listening. She says, go Buffs. Again, if wherever you're watching or listening from, let us know on Twitter at Buff Sports Radio. Or you can let us know on Facebook at facebook.com/McAlester Radio. Second down and 8 from the Durant 40-yard line. Second and 8, trips left. Boatwright puts Watkins in motion, the snap. Quick toss out to Watkins for a screen pass. Caught at the 40-yard line, finds a gap. Good blocking by the receivers, but the Lions cover well, and that'll be a tackle by Beck Vargas at the 36-yard line. They get those yards back pretty much. 5-yard gain. Bring up third down and 3, a long 3. 2:35 remaining in the first quarter. Buffs so far today, 1 for 1 on third down. Last year against Durant, they had 410 yards of offense, exactly double Durant's. Average 9.8 yards per play. 2 tight ends left, 2 receivers set, the snap. Handoff, Watkins off the left side. He finds a gap, but he stumbles forward near the first down marker. It's going to be deciding on where he first had his knee touched down at. By the near side judge, it looks like he has the first down, but it's close. They're going to stop the clock, and I think they're going to bring out the chains. Nope. The white hat says they have it. Move the chains. First down for the Buffaloes. 2:05 remaining in the first quarter. McAlester leading 7-0, and they're moving the ball quite well. Again, on the Lions side of the 50 right now. Ball back on the left hash. Moton comes out to be the tailback once more. Tight ends on each side. One tight end moves to the left side. Snap. Handoff. Moton. Left side. They get into the backfield, but he stands up and breaks the tackles. Jumps over a Durant line, breaking like 5 tackles on his way near the 24. That is a big boy carry by Dakota Moton. The 24-yard line should have been stopped for no gain, and he carries the pile for a gain of 7. Second down and 3. 1:28 remaining in the first quarter. How many tackles? Could you count them on one hand, Phillip?
He broke at least 5, maybe even 6 tackles right there.
Eric Mccarty comes back out to be the running back. Boatwright already 1 touchdown pass tonight. 4 receiver set, the snap. He'll roll right. Boatwright looking downfield, has a man open with an out route. Catch by Leighton Bass at the 15-yard line, gets into the red zone, and now move the chains for the Buffaloes. Red Zone sponsor this year, McAlester Home Store. Remodeling or building a house can be rough. McAlester Home Store can make it easier. Get flooring, backsplash, paint, and appliances. Plus, you can even get a free design consultation. Give them a call today, McAlester Home Store. Well, preferably when their hours come back to Monday. So call them on Monday. Trips left. Mccarty on the left side of Boatwright. First down and 10 in the red zone at the 13. Mccarty out in motion. Boatwright to snap, or passes out, far side, caught by Bass. Oh, what a move! He'll get into the end zone! Look what I caught! He's going fishing! Leighton Bass, touchdown! Shook him out of his shoes at the 12-yard line. And guess what? This one ain't coming back. 13-0. McAlester leads, 34 seconds left in the first. Kobe Clark on to attempt the extra point. That move that Bass put on was R-rated. That was so dirty. Kick is up, and it is good. 14-0. McAlester leads. You're listening to McAlester Football here on KNED.
Best Western Inn of McAlester. Traveling through McAlester or need accommodations for out-of-town guests? Best Western Inn of McAlester and American Lodge and Suites are both locally owned by the Freestead family for many years. Both offer comfort and convenience at affordable prices. Best Western Inn of McAlester and American Lodge and Suites are located on the 69 Bypass in McAlester.
Hey guys, it's Sam from Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in McAlester. It is no secret that new vehicles are hard to come by these days, so I really need used cars and trucks, and we are buying everything we can get our hands on. I'm going to have appraisers at the dealership every day this month except Sunday. So if you're looking to sell or trade your vehicle, it is a great time to bring it in, get top dollar, and either sell it or trade it for another one. If you owe money on your vehicle or own it free and clear, either way we can give you a hand. So come on in and see us here at Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester, and let us make it happen for you.
Buffalo's leading 14-0, 34 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Have a couple more people with the Buffalo roll call. Chad Meadows, Brandon Rutledge are watching right now on YouTube. Thank you guys for tuning in. Again, Buffalo roll call at Buff Sports Radio on Twitter or on Facebook, facebook.com/McAlester Radio. Kobe Clark just had the PAT. We'll have a drive summary here in just a moment. He has the ball spotted up at the 40-yard line. We'll have about 2 plays before this one's going to go into the second quarter. Stephen Holmes returned one pretty well last time. Let's see where it goes this time. It'll be a kick to the other side. Well, I say that. It's going to go over the head of Holmes and bounce into the end zone. That's a good way to avoid it. Just kick it through the black end zone. Phillip, we have a drive summary for McAllister's last scoring drive. What was it?
That was a 9-play, 60-yard touchdown drive that took 4 minutes and 16 seconds off the clock. It was finished off by Trent Boatwright with he threw his line out there for a 13-yard touchdown pass, and he got a big old bass on a 13-yard touchdown pass.
I think Bass is a little bit older than 13. So that was brought to you by Bishop Funeral Service and Crematory. Go check them out for all your needs there. They love our McAlester Buffaloes, and right now the Buffaloes are on defense. Ball at the 20-yard line. Receiver out to each side of the line. Under center, Saxton will keep the ball with the option, pitches it out late. Over to number 10, Leday, and the Buffaloes are in the backfield with a tackle. Loss of 2, and the Lions don't have to snap it if they don't want to here. I believe it's Barnes on the tackle there. And also Greg Quintana on the tackle, I believe. It's going to be the last play of the first quarter. The Buffaloes lead 14-0. Going to the second, you're listening to McAlester Football here on KNED.
W.E. Alford Propane, proudly serving southeastern Oklahoma for more than 68 years, providing the best service, the best products, and the most competitive prices. W.E. Alford Propane offers credit terms, accepts major credit cards, and participates in energy assistance programs too, and will always beat any competitor's price. Give us a call right now, and we'll be there right now. W.E. Alford Propane, 918-423-3121 or toll free 800-256-1712. Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in McAlester announces Fair Days. Yes, the ultimate customer appreciation event. Mark your calendars, October 18th through the 23rd. The biggest event of the year featuring fair food, games, lots of prizes too. Plus live music from Travis Kidd and LaRon Simpson. Don't forget, Patriot has the largest selection of trucks in Oklahoma. Fair Days, going on October 18th through the 23rd at Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in McAlester.
Oh, we got the audio back. I forgot to turn that back on. Thank you, Nate. Again, we had Nate Brown. He's watching on YouTube. A lot of people watching on YouTube right now. We're simulcasting this, radio and video, so if you ever hear the audio go out, it's probably because I just didn't turn it back on yet. 4th down and 9 upcoming. It'll be a punt for the Lions. As this one's going to be bobbled, picked back up, booted away. It's going to be a funky kick that's going to go out of bounds, and great field position for the Buffaloes here on the near sideline. We'll see where they spot it down at. McAlester leads 14-0, 10:27 remaining in the second quarter. Again, Brandon Green along with Phillip Jewell. As this one's going to be at the 37, 38-yard line. That's where the Buffalo drive is going to start at. Based on where one of the referees are at, he's standing at the 38. So Boatwright through 2 drives has 2 touchdown passes. He's up to 9 on the season. He's found Barnes and he's found Bass. He'll have Eric Mccarty as his tailback. Looks like we have, as receiver, both Barnes and Bass on the field. Les now there as well. And I think that's Quinton on the far side, but I can't tell for sure. McCarty out in motion for first down, the snap. Screen pass out over to McCarty. Catches at the 40-yard line. Breaks right. Now he gets into open space. Look at the speed by McCarty. Crashing his way for the first down past the 25-yard line, and then he's backed up there. First down for the Buffs, brought to you by Beautiful Rooms Furniture, all stocked up with bargains for your entire home and a nice selection of mattresses from Simmons, Simple, and Corsicana. Beautiful homes start with Beautiful Rooms in McAlester. So that will make it first down and 10 for the Buffs, 3 yards away from the red zone. Receivers are going to be stacked up close to the line. 2 on each side. McCarty on the right side of the Boatwright right here, and we have a whistle. We have a timeout? We do. We'll take it. You're listening to McAlester Football here on KNEB.
Vickers Power Sports is Southeast Oklahoma's source for the best built side-by-sides, personal watercraft, and ATVs. Pre-sales going on now on all Polaris, Can-Am, and Kawasaki. Machines that are built for weather that changes in an instant. Machines built for welding pipes, slinging hay, and boots dusted with red dirt. We are Vickers Power Sports, and we understand what Southeast Oklahomans need to get the job done right. Or just have a family day blazing the trails. Vickers Power Sports, get your adventure rolling.
Welcome back to Hook Eagle Stadium, First National Field. First down and 10 upcoming for the Buffaloes. After the first reception of the day for McCarty was electric, he gets out to the 23-yard line. Ball's on the left hash. McCarty's going to stay out there to be the tailback for Boatwright. Same formation, two receivers stacked up on each side of the line, close to the line. McCarty on the right side of Boatwright. 10:04 remaining in the second quarter. Man in motion. Here's the snap, and it's bobbled. They're going to have to just jump on it. Caden Lesnow is the one in motion. And the transfer from Boatwright to Lesnow wasn't on target, and that'll back him up to the 29-yard line. Loss of 6 will bring up second down and 16. But the Buffalo offense has been moving pretty efficiently so far. We have an official's timeout here as I think McCarty might have a cut. He looked over at his right arm, and he kind of put his head up in the air and said, ugh. So he has to make his way towards the near sideline. Yeah, he's got a cut on his right arm. They'll tape that up. For the moment, it's going to be Ethan Watkins to be on the right side of Boatwright. They're going to spread the receivers out, still 4 wide, 2 to each side. Boatwright, 2nd and 16. Gets the ball, rolls right, looks downfield, finds a man open. It's Leighton Bass, 20-yard line. And he skitters down the near side towards the 15-yard line. There's a late hit, but again, I don't think that he meant to do that. I think that he didn't know that Bass stepped out of bounds. We're going to see where he stepped out. It's in the red zone. As again, McAlester Home Store, your red zone sponsor. Whether you're a seasoned pitmaster or a beginner, McAlester Home Store has a cooking option for you. Traeger, Big Green Egg, Louisiana, make your wood fire dreams a reality. As we have 3rd down and 5 upcoming for the Buffs at the Durant 18-yard line. 9:19 is what the clock is stopped at as Bass went out of bounds. Coming in with a tight end on the left side. Watkins will stand on the left side of Boatwright. 2 receivers left, 1 right. 3rd and 5. Here's the snap. Play action. Rolling left is Boatwright. Throws on the run. Gets the catch to Lesnow. 5-yard line. Gets a block in. He can't tiptoe down the far sideline. He steps out at the 4-yard line. And that is where They will move the chains to at least the down marker as it's first down and goal coming up for the Buffs.
First and goal, Buffaloes.
Les now on the grab, gets to the 4-yard line. They're going to bring out some tight ends here. Don't know if McCarty's back in yet, but they are going to run someone under center.
Dozer package. McCarty's right there.
Yep, McCarty's back. Dozer package. First and goal from the 4. McCarty, snap is good. Goes off the right side, finds a gap up the middle. He crashes into the end zone. I'll take that. Touchdown, McAlester. 20-0. The Buffaloes go up on the Lions from Durant. 9:08 left to go in the first half. Touchdown run number 12 on the year for Eric McCarty. And with 9:08 remaining in the half, it'll be, once again, I believe Kobe Clark going to attempt the extra point. Snap, hold, and we do have either early movement. Yep, early movement. So the Buffaloes will move the ball back now. On the season, on PATs, they are 24 of 28. They struggled with them last week. They missed 3 PATs last week. So that'll back them up. Put them about the 7-yard line. A little bit of a longer kick here for Kobe Clark. The snap, hold, kick is up, and it is good. A lot of leg there from Kobe Clark as he splits the uprights. 21-0 the score. McAlester leads by 3 scores. 9:08 remaining in the half. You're listening to McAlester Football on KNED.
Running into old friends is nice. Running into a total stranger, well, it can be real unpleasant. You don't need any help from Buck Wilson Frame and Body Shop for those pleasant meetings, but if you have one of those unwanted encounters, give them a call. They're expert craftsmen, specialists with years of experience in collision repair, and they use only genuine factory replacement parts and state-of-the-art equipment. Buck Wilson Frame and Body Shop, 103 East Oklahoma in McAlester.
When you're diagnosed with a life-limiting illness, hope is not lost. Hospice of McAlester is the most experienced hospice in the area. Serving Pittsburgh County and most surrounding counties, Hospice of McAlester works with your doctor to provide medical care and emotional support 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Call 918-423-3911. Hospice of McAlester is your hometown hospice.
Welcome back as you're joining us in the middle of coverage as we have a return back at the 20-yard line as we have Holmes getting out to the 25, and that is where the Lions are going to start this drive. The Buffaloes lead 21-0, 9:01 remaining in the second quarter as we have a drive summary for the Buffs on their last drive coming from Phillip. Let us know.
That was a quick 5-play, 38-yard touchdown drive that took 1 minute and 19 seconds off the clock. It was finished off with a 4-yard touchdown run by the dozer himself, Eric McCarty. The PAT was good. That was your drive summary brought to you by Bishop's Funeral Service in McAlester. Bishop's Funeral Service is a full-service establishment that offers a wide range of services, and they love your McAlester Buffaloes.
Joseph Ledford tuning in as well to tonight's broadcast. As we have first down and 10 for the Lions at their own 25. Saxton under center, and in motion, and we have a flag. It's going to be a false start. You're going to see that a lot also. When you work out the flex bone, it's only the first one I think we've seen tonight so far on the Lions out of an actual play here. But you're going to see a lot of early movement when you're working with a lot of moving parts with the flex bone offense. So that back them up 5 yards, so without even trying there, the Buffaloes are getting the Lions back behind the chains. First and 15.
Now, you talk about that being the first one that we've seen tonight. That drive, the last drive that Durant had, I was sitting up here and I was scratching my brain because the left tackle for the Lions stood up and then looked back at the quarterback waiting for the snap.
I was seeing that too. You're right. Here's man in motion. It's Lede. The snap is a handoff up the middle as they crash forward back near the original line of scrimmage. Looks like the gain's about 3. It's Francisco Avila on the carry. Avila is by far the most important part of the Lion offense, at least in terms of numbers. Coming into today, he ran 103 times, which is way more than any other Durant Lion, for 486 yards. He also has a 39-yard reception, so he can catch it out of the backfield. Again, he's not really the running back. He's considered a fullback out of the flexbone offense. Second down and 11. They're going to say he gained 4. Saxon, the snap, handoff. It's Avia up. No, it's Saxon that keeps it himself, and he backpedals as he saw Racer Harkins come down on him. And on the other side, I think that was, Chase Faber. And he just decided to sit down back at the 21-yard line. That's what I meant earlier in the broadcast when I said keep your eyes moving because this ball could go anywhere. Like I said, almost every single play out of the flexbone is a triple option. Makes it hard on cameramen. 3rd and 14.
It reminds me of that Army game back in 2018. I was there, and I didn't know who to look at, and I was at the game.
3rd and 14 upcoming for the Lions. Passing situation they have not passed so far tonight. They almost get a lineman to jump off sides, but good job by Shumway of staying put. And there will be a timeout called. We'll take it. You're listening to McAlester Football on KNED.
Vickers Furniture is having a scorching hot summer sale. Looking for patio furniture? We have it in stock and ready for delivery. And there's interest-free financing for 18 months. We have the recliner, sectional, dining room, and bedroom furniture you're looking for in stock. Plus, there's a huge selection of Serta mattresses. And as always, free local delivery. Vickers Furniture, 215 South 2nd, McAlester.
Vickers Furniture, we're right here with you.
Pepsi-Cola McAlester was recently awarded Bottler of the Year. At Pepsi, we're committed to providing the best service in the beverage world. It's not just Pepsi either. We offer an assortment of beverages like Starbucks Frappuccino, Sierra Mist, Aquafina, Muscle Milk, Rockstar, Mountain Dew, Lipton Teas, and much more. If you own a business and need a vending company, Pepsi-Cola McAlester can help you. Call us at 918-423-2360. Pepsi-Cola McAlester, Bottler of the Year and proud sponsor of the 2021 football season.
Welcome back. 3rd and 14 upcoming for the Lions. Here's the snap. Looking right, going to pass. Saxon going down the middle. It is incomplete. There is the flag, though. We're going to have pass interference. It was into triple coverage. Leday was all covered by Quintana. Harkins went back into coverage. Killian Barnes there as well. I think that if there's going to be a pass interference here, which I believe there will be, it's going to be on either Quintana or Quintana or Harkins. Those are the two guys that were near Leday. And that will move the ball 15 yards. Rather, is it 10? Yeah, it's 10 yards. I had it right the first time. 15. Just enough for the first down. So that moved the chains for the Lions. First down and 10, ball at the 36-yard line of Durant. You know, I watched so much football over the weekend, and the rules are different when it comes to high school and college and Sunday NFL.
And it makes it hard to keep up with where you're at.
That's right. First down and 10, ball at the Lion 36-yard line as they move the chains on the penalty by McAlester. There's a snap and handoff up the middle. There's some daylight for Avia as he's going to get good yardage on the first down carry. Gain of about 8 to bring up second down and 2 from the 44.
Like right there, they counted off 15 yards for that pass interference and then had to look and see if the ball was a first down. When normally, you watch it on Saturdays or Sundays, a pass interference is just 15 yards from where the college is 15 yards from the snap, but it's an automatic first down.
Right, this time they had to see if they actually got out past the first down marker.
Yeah. It was
second and 2 upcoming. Saxon's under center. Under 7 minutes remaining in the second quarter. The snap, handoff. This one's Vargas, I believe. He gets the first down as he powers forward near the 50-yard line. Stopped a yard shy, but he does move the chains. Again, Vargas getting some carries here. He didn't get a whole lot the first 5 games of the year, but he's getting a few carries. I think that was... Again, they got a lot of 4s there. It's either Avia or we have McAlester with the timeout right now. We'll talk about it when we come back. You're listening to McAlester Football on KNED. Whether you just found it or you've lived there for years, you'll never forget that feeling. It was something that made you realize this house would become your home. And since there's no place like it, it deserves protection just as special. A local Allstate agent can help you customize an Allstate house and home insurance policy and point out lots of ways to save, like claim-free rewards, extra savings every year you don't file a claim. Call McAlester Allstate agent Lyle Whitworth today. Coverage and discounts subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Rewards feature optional. Savings vary. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois. Allstate Vehicle and Property Insurance Company.
For more than 50 years now, First Realty has helped the residents of McAlester and the surrounding area with their real estate needs. Whether residential or commercial, First Realty will guide you through the process of buying or selling your home or business. You can view our property inventory online at first-realty.net. We update our listings daily. If it's on the market, you'll find it at first-realty.net or give us a call at 918-423-3122. First Realty, a proud sponsor of Buffalo football.
Buffaloes take their first time out of the half. 6:38 remaining in the first half. McAlester leading 21-0 over the Durant Lions. Ball about a half a yard shy at the 50-yard line. 1st and 10 upcoming for Durant's offense. They're going to put 3 receivers on the right side. A little bit of a different formation here. Under center, it's Saxton tosses it out behind the line of scrimmage to Leday, who cuts it up the far sideline. Tackle after a gain of 3. Now bring up 2nd down and 7. That wasn't even the flex bone. They just went under center. Single back set and put trips right. But Leday was set up in the backfield the entire time, about 5 yards behind the receivers that were set up as blockers. So it's almost like it's a carry, just tossing it out, 10 yards to the far sideline. 2nd down and 7 upcoming as they get past the 50. Best drive of the day so far for the Lions is after they've gotten now 2 first downs. Under 6 minutes to play in the half. Under center, trips right, tight end right, single back set, the snap. Hand off Avila. He's met in the middle, and he's going to be tackled there. Gain of about 2 will make it 3rd down and 5. The Lions did go for it on 4th down and 3 or 2, right around that area, if they do get some good yardage here. And they went for it around the same area. Ball's moving right to left, if you're listening on radio here. A lot of substitutions in and out for the Lions. Wearing their white-on-white jersey combination tonight. They'll go under center, back out of the flex bone. 3rd and 5 upcoming for the Lions. The snap. Handoff. Up the middle. Not much going on there. It's only a gain of 1. And that'll bring up 4th down and about 4. Les now comes out to be the returner, but he can also play safety, so that may not mean much. Saxton does come out, but he did earlier as well when they went for it on 4th down. Aiden Dills came in on their last 4th down conversion. Saxton's going to stay out there. Looks like they're going to go for it here on 4th down and 4. 4:35 remaining in the half. 1 for 1 on 4th down so far. The Lions, can they go 2 for 2, or can the Buffs stop them? Oh, now Saxton goes back to punt. The snap, they do punt it away. This one's going to get towards Les now, who will field it at the 10-yard line. Goes near side, 15. Gets a block at the 20. Cuts it back left at the 25. To the 30. Oh, and he's tripped up. If he's not tripped up at the 31, he had the punter/QB Saxton to beat, and he could have had another touchdown return. Leday is shaken up on that block that was delivered by a Buffalo.
31-yard line.
And the Buffaloes will start this drive at their own 31-yard line. 4:14 remaining in the half. 2 timeouts to burn. They're leading by 3 scores, 21-0. This game brought to you in part by Vickers Power Sports, Hospice of McAlester, Vickers Furniture, Pepsi of McAlester, First Realty, and also Allstate Lyle Whitworth Agent. Thank you guys for putting us on the air for another night of McAlester football. Week 6, Buffs trying to improve to 6-0 for the first time again since 2011. We're going to have Mccarty as the tailback. He'll be on the left side. 3 receiver set. Looks like tight end right. First snap at the set of downs. Boatwright passing middle. It is incomplete. We had 3 different receivers running verticals there, especially Mccarty out of the backfield. Boatwright was trying to get it right down the middle of the field, but he came up with just a little bit short. My brother Cameron, he's listening with Jacob Amos. Says watching from Denver, Colorado. Yeah. I think I saw him driving a UPS truck the other day, so I wonder if he drove it all the way to Denver. Trips left. Here's the snap. Handoff, Moton of the middle. He's got a gap. 40-yard line, 45-yard line, past the 50, straight down the middle of the field. He'll be tackled in Lion territory near the 42. We'll see where they spot him down at, but that's a good run by Dakota Moton, who on the season is averaging 8.9 yards per carry. Buffaloes will try to run tempo now. Still 3 receiver set. That Carter lands, he's going to be a receiver on the left side. Snap, handoff, Moton, same play, busts it to right. Gets over a man, breaks one tackle, tries to spin out of another one, but he's going to be tackled down maybe just a yard shy of the first down marker. He's near it. Looks like it's going to be a gain of 9.5. Mccarty comes back out there. After back-to-back runs by Moton, covers the majority of the field. 3:32 remaining in the first half. Buffalo's leading 21-0. Second down and 1 upcoming from the Lion 31. Ball right hash. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Mccarty on the right side of Boatwright. Man in motion is Bass. Snap, back to pass. It's going to get a screen pass to Mccarty. He's got open space, 20-yard line, 15. Shakes it left. Is wrapped up at the 15-yard line by the ankles and tackled down in the red zone. Once again, our red zone sponsor, McAlester Home Store. Their newest flooring source has arrived. You need tile, carpet, or luxury vinyl. Free measurements and quality installers at McAlester Home Store. Come see us at 5th and Wyandotte. At the 13-yard line, the Buffaloes go. Ball on the right hash. McCarty stays out there. It'll be Eli Chapman. I believe that is Carter Lance on the right side, and Leighton Bass as well. Killian Barnes on the far side. He's all alone. He already has a touchdown tonight. So does Bass. Boatwright wanting the snap, he gets it. Screen pass, near side, caught by Bass. 10-yard line, tackled from behind, but he's pushed forward near the 6-yard line. Few yards shy of the first down marker. But Buffs have moved the ball really well in this drive. They got plenty of time to punch it in. 2:22 remaining in the second quarter. Snap, Boatwright, handoff, McCarty on the right side, breaks a tackle. He gets into the end zone. Touchdown, McAlester. Second touchdown of the night for McCarty. Call that a McDouble. And to be frank, I'm loving it. Oh, we have a hold. Every call I try to have great, it ends up being all for naught. I had a Troy Bolton call for the last 2 weeks. I do a McDouble call there, and it gets held back, man. I might be the most cursed broadcaster in all of high school sports. Wow.
To the 12-yard line.
Oh, we also have a little shout-out here, as it's going to be Trent's birthday at midnight. Trent Boatwright. He's going to be turning 18 when the clock strikes midnight. He's got 2 touchdown passes so far tonight. McCarty's going to be on the right side. 2 receivers to each side. That moves him back to the 12-yard line, 2nd and 9. Here's the snap. Handoff McCarty again. This time he will bust it forward near the original line of scrimmage. He's tackled by Vargas and Dills. That'll be a gain of about 4 to bring up 3rd down and 5. I'm going to use the call again. I don't care. One day I will. It could be the next play. We'll see.
You know, we need to have a storm or something come in so that way we can see Boatwright score on his birthday.
That'd be pretty cool. Man on the right side, here's the snap. Quick pass, near side, caught by Bass. Has 2 defenders around him. He splits through them and gets to the 5-yard line. That's not going to be enough for the first down. He's about 2 yards shy. That'll bring up 4th down.
5-yard line.
And I don't think the Buffs are thinking twice about going for it or going for the field goal. They're going to bring out the dozer package. The only question is, will McCarty be 5 yards behind the center or under center?
4th and 2, McAlester. Looks like
I think he's going to be under center. 4th down and 2. They go under center. McCarty gets a snap, goes right. He pushes forward, trying to break into the end zone. He's near it. He gets in. Touchdown, McAlester. 2 touchdowns on the night for Eric McCarty. Call that a McDouble, and to be frank, I'm loving it. Touchdown, McAlester. 27-0 the score. 50 seconds remaining in the first half. Told you I'd use it again. It's too good of a call to go to waste, man. Kobe Clark on to attempt the extra point. Buffaloes are running away with it here in the first half. They lead 27-0. Boatwright, the holder. Here's the snap. Hold. Kick is up, and it is good. The Buffaloes lead 28-0. 50 seconds remaining in the half. You're listening to McAlester Football here on KNED.
For more than 50 years now, First Realty has helped the residents of McAlester and the surrounding area with their real estate needs. Whether residential or commercial, First Realty will guide you through the process of buying or selling your home or business. You can view our property inventory online at first-realty.net. We update our listings daily. If it's on the market, you'll find it at first-realty.net or give us a call at 918-423-3122. First Realty, a proud sponsor of Buffalo football.
Certified, certified, certified. What's this? I'm certifying our team as awesome, like you said. We did just win Nissan's Award of Excellence for the 9th time. I was actually talking about all of our Nissan certified pre-owned vehicles that we have. They go through a rigorous certification and come with a 7-year, 100,000 limited powertrain warranty and roadside assistance.
Of course. Don't forget to tell them Morgan sent ya. Fenton Nissan is your best deal dealer. Learn more at fentonnissan.com.
Welcome back to Hook Hill Stadium, First National Field. We have a couple of people tuning in right now. We'll mention it here in just a moment. Right now, we're about to have kickoff. We do have enough time for a drive summary. No, we don't. Looks like Kobe Clark's getting ready to kick it away. Ball at the 40-yard line. Buffaloes lead 28-0, under a minute remaining in the second quarter. Clark approaches the football, puts toe to leather, and we are back underway, but we do have a whistle here. And while we see what it is, we'll have a drive summary.
That was a 9-play, 60-yard touchdown drive. It took 3 minutes and 23 seconds off the clock. It was finished off with Eric Mccarty. Now that is his nickname because of you. And the PAT was good. That is your drive summary brought to you by Bishop's Funeral Service. Bishop's Funeral Service is a full-service establishment that offers a wide range of services, and they love your McAlester Buffaloes.
And Dad's listening in, says, y'all sound good, kid. Coach Belt tuning in. Thank you, Coach Belt. Lloyd Belt, that is. And also Cale Prather. He's wanting to send a shout-out to his teammates. Not getting able to play tonight. He says, great job, fellas. Go Buffs. That one coming from Facebook. So thank you guys for tuning in to another edition of McAlester Football. We have the halftime show. That'll be coming up at halftime. Make sure that you go ahead and tune in. That'll be radio. Well, no, it won't be radio only. We'll have it here on YouTube as well. Wyatt Hubbard, he's listening from the studio. And here is the kickoff as this one goes back 5 yards after it looked like a false start. It doesn't matter. It still goes into the end zone. And the Lions are going to start this drive at their own 20-yard line. Ledford says, I'm loving it. Go Buffs. There you go, Brandon Green. Thank you. I'll never be able to use the Troy Bolton call again. We're just retiring that, but we'll keep the McDouble one. Yep, and speaking of McDouble, yes, 2 touchdown runs on the night for Eric Mccarty. Boatwright's got 2 touchdown passes tonight. That is where the 28 points are coming from. And like Trent's mom, Summer Oles, has said, it is going to be his 18th birthday at midnight. So early birthday to the Ocho. Lions are going to move it right to left. 50 seconds remaining in the first half. They're going to line up in the flex bone. Saxton under center. First snap of this drive is a handoff to Avila. He goes up the middle, and there's, again, not much going on there with the front 7 of the Buffaloes. Game to about 3. We're going to have a timeout call by McAlester. We're going to keep it right here for the moment. Again, I think the Buffaloes are wanting to get this ball back to maybe try to score before the end of the half. Maybe try to force a turnover or something here. This game brought to you by Fenton Nissan, Bank & Freedom Ford, American Best Western, W.E. Alford Propane, Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, Buck Wilson Frame and Body, Vickers Power Sports, Hospice McAlester, Vickers Furniture, Pepsi of McAlester, First Realty, and Allstate Lyle Whitworth Agent. If you want to hear some of the stats from the first half, again, we encourage you to tune in to the Buffalo Halftime Show. It will be on YouTube, but also we have it happen on radio as well. So if you're watching or listening, you can do so that way. All of our games, no matter home or away, they're on KNED 1150 AM and 98.3 FM locally, or you can listen anywhere in the world from the KNED app or by going to McAllisterRadio.com and going to the KNED tab if you enjoy the commentary. Michelle Sneed says, cheering from Seminole, Oklahoma for the Buffs and number 59, Case and Whitley. Be bold, black and gold. Thank you guys for tuning in for another edition of Friday Night Lights. Buffalo's leading big here, 28-0. 41 seconds remaining. Here's second down and 7. As we have a handoff off the right side, there's going to be a break in the defense there as they get past the 30-yard line for a first down for the Lions. They'll stop the clock to let the chains move to the 32-yard line. And the clock will resume.
First down for the Lions.
I don't think either team is going to try to burn a timeout here. Lions have one more play to run before the end of the half. This will be Saxton going under center once again out of the flex bone formation. They have a couple of receivers spread out to the near sidelines. Snap, hand off. It's Vargas this time as he goes up the middle, and he will be tackled after a gain of 4, and that will be the final play of the second quarter and the first half. McAlester leading 28-0 going into halftime. Again, the Buffalo Halftime Show brought to you by Pop's Kettle Corn will be beginning shortly. This is Buffalo Football on KNED 1150 AM and 98.3 FM.
Checking accounts. There seems like a ton to choose from, right? I was looking for one that didn't charge monthly fees, with bounce protection, and had mobile banking. I found the Bank NA. The Bank NA has been voted #1 for 10 years in a row in the McAlester News Capital's Reader's Choice Awards. The bonus is that they're local, so the money stays in town. Call 918-423-2265 or go in to find what you need in checking options. The Bank NA. Strong, secure, and ready to loan. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Best Western Inn of McAlester. Traveling through McAlester or need accommodations for out-of-town guests? Best Western Inn of McAlester and American Lodge and Suites are both locally owned by the Freestead family for many years. Both offer comfort and convenience at affordable prices. Best Western Inn of McAlester and American Lodge and Suites are located on the 69 bypass in McAlester.
Hey guys, it's Sam from Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in McAlester. It is no secret that new vehicles are hard to come by these days, so I really need used cars and trucks, and we are buying everything we can get our hands on. I'm going to have appraisers at the dealership every day this month except Sunday. So if you're looking to sell or trade your vehicle, it is a great time to bring it in, get top dollar, and either sell it or trade it for another one. If you owe money in your vehicle or own it free and clear, either way we can give you a hand. So come on in and see us here at Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester and let us make it happen for you.
W.E. Alford Propane, proudly serving southeastern Oklahoma for more than 68 years, providing the best service, the best products, and the most competitive prices. W.E. Alford Propane offers credit terms, accepts major credit cards, and participates in energy assistance programs too, and will always beat any competitor's price. Give us a call right now, and we'll be there right now. W.E. Alford Propane, 918-423-3121, or toll free 800-256-1712. Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in McAlester announces Fair Days. Yes, the ultimate customer appreciation event. Mark your calendars, October 18th through the 23rd. The biggest event of the year featuring fair food, games, lots of prizes too, plus live music from Travis Kidd and LaRon Simpson. Don't forget, Patriot has the largest selection of trucks in Oklahoma. Fair Days, going on October 18th through the 23rd at Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in McAlester.
Vickers Power Sports is Southeast Oklahoma's source for the best built side-by-sides, personal watercraft, and ATVs. Pre-sales going on now on all Polaris, Can-Am, and Kawasaki. Machines that are built for weather that changes in an instant. Machines built for welding pipe, slinging hay, and boots dusted with red dirt. We are Vickers Power Sports, and we understand what Southeast Oklahomans need to get the job done right. Or just have a family day blazing the trails. Vickers Power Sports, get your adventure rolling.
Running into old friends is nice. Running into a total stranger, well, it can be real unpleasant. You don't need any help from Buck Wilson Frame and Body Shop for those pleasant meetings, but if you have one of those unwanted encounters, give them a call. They're expert craftsmen, specialists with years of experience in collision repair, and they use only genuine factory replacement parts and state-of-the-art equipment. Buck Wilson Frame and Body Shop, 103 East Oklahoma in McAlester.
When you're diagnosed with a life-limiting illness, hope is not lost. Hospice of McAlester is the most experienced hospice in the area. Serving Pittsburgh County and most surrounding counties, Hospice of McAlester works with your doctor to provide medical care and emotional support 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Call 918-423-3911. Hospice of McAlester is your hometown hospice.
Vickers Furniture is having a scorching hot summer sale. Looking for patio furniture? We have it in stock and ready for delivery. And there's interest-free financing for 18 months. We have the recliner, sectional, dining room, and bedroom furniture you're looking for in stock. Plus, there's a huge selection of Serta mattresses. And as always, free local delivery. Vickers Furniture, 215 South 2nd, McAlester.
Vickers Furniture, we're right here with you.
Pepsi-Cola McAlester was recently awarded Bottler of the Year. At Pepsi, we're committed to providing the best service in the beverage world. It's not just Pepsi either. We offer an assortment of beverages like Starbucks Frappuccino, Sierra Mist, Aquafina, Muscle Milk, Rockstar, Mountain Dew, Lipton Teas, and much more. If you own a business and need a vending company, Pepsi-Cola McAlester can help you. Call us at 918-423-2360. Pepsi-Cola McAlester, Bottler of the Year and proud sponsor of the 2021 football season.
We're at halftime at Hook Hills Stadium, First National Field, as the score is McAlester 28 and the Durant Lions 0. Again, this is the Buffalo Halftime Show brought to you by Pop's Kettle Corn in Old Town, a veteran-owned business, as the McAlester Buffaloes have handled the flex bone pretty well of Durant. Durant's got to have a couple of decently long drives to keep McAlester off the field, but in every drive that the Buffaloes have had the ball in, they have scored a touchdown, which is very impressive for the Buffaloes. Again, they are leading 28-0 as we are at halftime right now. So, Phillip, after seeing what you've seen the first half from the McAlester Buffaloes, what is your opinion on the first half?
Defensively, they're playing gap sound football. They're keeping Durant behind and even with the chains. And they're not letting their eyes wander too far. They're staying gap sound. And offensively, they're just doing anything they want to right now. They're throwing the football. They're running the football effectively. On that one drive, Dakota Moton ripped off a 29-yard run and then a 10-yard run just back-to-back. So offensively, they're just pushing around. They're pushing this team around, and they're just doing anything they want.
Yep, I agree. That's a perfect assessment of how McAllister's played in the first half. The line really is the story when it comes to offense and defense, just like it was last week. Because if the defensive line is plugging in all the gaps, you have nowhere to go, and it's hard to do that, especially when you're dealing with the flex bone. If you eliminate the handoff up the middle, then there's only two places that they can go. So McAllister is eliminating that handoff up the middle, and then the rest of the, 8 players of McAllister, they're surrounding where the ball could go after that. So defensive line is really doing wonders against the Lions here, and so is the entire 11, all 11 on the black and gold side of the line of scrimmage. And as for offense, like you said, doing whatever they want to do, pass, throw, it doesn't matter. But if, like we said earlier, Durant is physical in this game. Durant has been physical. They've been getting some hard hits on some of the Buffalo players, so you want to make sure that you end the game, get through the next 24 minutes healthy. That was one of your keys to the game so far, I believe. Again, I want to knock on wood because I can't check every play that happens and who comes off, who comes on. But I think so far McAllister is staying kind of healthy from the first half. So let's look at the scoring plays from the first half. On the opening drive, McAllister took 6 plays to find Trent Boatwright to Killian Barnes for a touchdown. Then a punt from Durant. It's going to look a lot like what it was last week with East Central. A punt from Durant after 9 plays. Then McAllister, a 13-yard touchdown pass from Trent Boatwright to Leighton Bass on a sick move on the far sideline. Like I said, could have been R-rated. And then you had another punt from Durant. Then a 4-yard touchdown run by Eric Mccarty. That made the score 21-0. Durant then punted again after a 9-yard drive, or 9-play drive, rather. They got a couple of first downs on that drive. One from a pass interference, And then McAlester, 9 plays once again. Right after that, 5-yard touchdown run by Eric Mccarty made the score what it is now, 28-0. So the Lions have had what it looks like 4 first downs, not too shabby for the Lion offense. You know, McAlester wants to be able to get the Lions off the field a little bit quicker, because if they can do so, it's going to result in them having the ball more and in a bigger margin of victory when you get to the second half. So it will be Durant that has the ball to start off the second half. But if McAlester can keep on playing right around how they've been playing the first half, almost get a 3-and-out or, second set of downs, get them off the field, then I feel good about the rest of this game. And the Buffaloes want to get that shutout. They've only had one this year. They beat Bishop Kelly a couple weeks ago, 19-0. They're wanting to get another one here tonight. So again, the score at the end of the first half is 28-0. Phillip, who do you have being your difference maker so far?
Oh, man, that's really tough. If you're going to make me pick a specific player, I'm going to pick 2 on offense. It's going to be Mccarty and it's going to be Boatwright. Both of them are responsible for all 4 touchdowns in their own way. Boatwright just getting the ball to those receivers. They're making plays. Defensive line.
I was about to say, if you're gonna pick offense, I'll pick defense. I'm going with Jackson Smith. The reason I'm going with Jackson Smith is he is at the nose tackle position right there. Again, you have the defensive ends that a lot of times they're able to get into the backfield and get sacks. At the nose tackle position, a lot of the times you're trying to fill the gap so that there's nowhere to run up the middle. You're filling up those gaps, and Jackson Smith is doing that so far to prevent Avila from getting a lot of yards. And the reason why they haven't been able to break off a lot of first down big runs so far is because either Jackson's getting in on a tackle or he's filling up a gap. So he was a big player that you wanted to really look for coming into this game, or whoever's playing the nose tackle position. Jackson Smith was our starter here tonight, and I think that he is a big reason why McAlester has kept the Durant Lions either at the chains or behind them a lot. So we'll see if they can keep that going into the second half. We'll have some scores from around the state, really around the area and district when we come back. You're listening to the Buffalo Halftime Show, brought to you by Pop's Kettle Corn in Old Town, a veteran-owned business.
The McAlester High School Band and Color Guard.
Welcome back to the Buffalo Halftime Show, brought to you by Pop's Kettle Corn in Old Town, a veteran-owned business. The score at the half, McAlester leading 28-0 over the Durant Lions, as we have, I believe, the Pride of McAlester out onto Hook Gill Stadium, First National Field. They're always excellent. I can't wait to see how they perform here tonight. But right now we do have a scoreboard update that is brought to you by Beautiful Rooms Furniture. They're all stocked up with bargains in every section: living room, bedroom, dining room, and more, plus a nice selection of mattresses from Simmons, Symbol, and Corsicana. Needed or 0% for 12 months with approved credit. Stop in and say hi to Kermit, Todd, and Rocky. Beautiful homes begin at Beautiful Rooms Furniture, 815 East Wyandotte, McAlester. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to look at some scores around the district, I believe. Can we do that first? Starting off in Class 5A3.
Yeah, starting off in 5A3, Bishop Kelly is up on Edison 21-0 at the half. Coweta is leading East Central 43-0. And if the message I got was right, Shawnee and Will Rogers 7-6 at the half.
7-6 in favor of?
In favor of Shawnee.
So it's an extra point difference at half. Whew.
When
like I said, this is a big game for Will Rogers. This is a huge game for Will Rogers. This game could determine if they make the playoffs or not, going down the line. I know that they still have to beat teams like Edison down the line, and they have to beat McAlester. Well, they don't really have to beat McAlester to make the playoffs, but still, Shawnee is one of those in between teams. So that's a big game to look at. Now going to some scores from around the area.
Around the area, we got Purcell leading Holdenville 28-0. Idabel and Hartshorn is in a tight 8-point battle in the half, 14-6. Hugo scored again right before the half to make it 25-8 on Wilburton. Eufaula is up 14-0 on the Wampus Cats.
Is that a half? Or was that first quarter?
When I looked, it just said second quarter. So I'm looking again to see if these are at the half, because a lot of them. Because we got done with our first half really fast tonight.
We were mentioning we were at halftime before 8 o'clock even hit. So
Purcell and Holdenville they have it third quarter starting. Valiant and Antlers is up 49-6 now at the half.
And now, McAlester Football proud to present halftime performance drum majors Mallory Martin,
We have
Ray Torres, and
Mounds
Quinton
leading
Vaughn
Savannah
at the
39-0 at the half. I have not found a score for Webbers, Falls, and Quinton. If anybody can find that, you can tag us at Buff Sports Radio. And also the Tallahena and Canadian game, I have yet to find a score. So if anybody is listening and you know scores to those two games, shoot us a tweet or a text message. It will be greatly appreciated.
I like the Idabel Hartshorn score. Like I said, a lot of people had Idabel winning that one by a lot more. It's only a one-score game, 14-6 right now. 8-point difference. I knew Hartshorn would keep it close, and they're at home right now as well. So we'll see if Hartshorn can actually pull out the what I call an upset. A lot of people call it an upset. I think it was a pretty evenly matched game coming into it. So, but if Hartshorn can get that win, that'd be a big district win in 2A for them. All right, so we're going to be having some of our stats when we return. Again, that was your scoreboard update brought to you by Beautiful Rooms Furniture. Again, the score at our game right now, 28-0 at halftime with the Pride of McAlester out on the field right now. Again, stats and keys to the second half coming up next. This is the Buffalo Halftime Show brought to you by Pop's Kettle Corn in Oldtown, a veteran-owned business.
What?
Welcome back to the Buffalo Halftime Show, brought to you by Pop's Kettle Corn in Old Town, a veteran-owned business. The score at the end of the first half, the Buffaloes leading 28-0 over the Durant Lions. It's now time to look at some of our stats here. We're going to start off with Durant and some of their individual stats, then going to team. So we have Braylon Leday of the Lions. He has, this is all sideways on me here, he's got 3 carries for 3 yards. Avila has 8 carries for 25 yards. Beck Vargas has 4 carries for 13 yards. We have Aiden Dills. He has 3 carries for 5 yards. Number 4, Jalen Saxon of the Lions. He has 2 carries for -3 yards. And number 14, that is Nick Krause. He has 1 carry for 10 yards, which is the largest gain that the Lions have had so far tonight. As for their team stats, they have, again, I'm trying to get to that here. They have 21 rushing attempts for 53 yards. They have not attempted to pass so far, and they have, again, 53 total yards of offense. They are averaging 2.52 yards per play. Looking at the McAlester Buffaloes and their offensive stats, starting off with individual. You got Trent Boatwright. He's got a carry for, that's one carry for 5 yards. Eric Mccarty, he has 5 rushes for 39 yards and 2 touchdowns. Chase Faber has carried the ball 1 time for -2 yards. Dakota Moton, he has 5 carries for 63 yards, no touchdowns yet. Ethan Watkins, 1 carry for 4 yards, and Caden Luss now jumped on a fumble that gives him a carry for -6 yards. For Boatwright, he has only missed, that is 2 passes so far tonight is what I'm looking at. 2 passes, so he is 13 of 15 so far tonight for 58 yards and 2 touchdowns. Some of his targets have been Killian Barnes. He has 3 receptions for a touchdown, 58 yards total. Zach Freestead has a reception for 5 yards. Caden Luss now 2 receptions, 23 yards. Ethan Watkins 1 catch, 5 yards. Leighton Bass, he has 4 catches for, it looks like 88 yards, and he also has a touchdown. Looking at his career high is 109 yards he had against El Reno in the quarterfinals, so he is close to that. As for Eric Mccarty, he has 2 receptions for 32 yards. Looking at the penalties, McAlester has committed 5 penalties. Doing math here real quick, that is for a total of 40 yards. McAlester has 14 rushes for 103 yards, 15 passing attempts for 158 yards, so more yards through the air than on the ground. Total yardage, 261. They're averaging 9 yards per play and a little over 10 yards per pass, 7.36 yards per rush. And looking at the Lions, I didn't get to catch their penalties so far. They have only committed 3 penalties. 2 of them have been holdings, and 1 of them has been a false start. So, again, the Buffaloes are leading 28-0 at the end of the first half. We're about, I'd say, 5 to 10 minutes away from the start of the second half. Again, halftime was a little bit longer because we had both bands performing on Hook Hill Stadium, First National Field. Durant started it off. We have the Pride of McAlester performing right now. So, as we go towards the second half, Phillip,
what get out healthy. So far, we had a clean first half. We have 24 minutes left of football. Stay healthy. Secondly, continue to put points on the board because you never know if Durant might rip off a couple of them. And when you're in district play, you really want to get your 15 district points every week.
Right now you have them, but you want to make sure that you keep it that way, so you don't want to take any plays off on defense.
Exactly.
So, I think you covered it all right there, man. So the Buffaloes are going to start the second half here in just a little bit. Again, there's about 3 minutes on the clock here on the scoreboard. Usually after that's done, they usually put a couple more minutes on there for the teams to warm up. So we're going to take a little bit of a break, about a 5-minute commercial break, to thank all of our sponsors that we've had for not just this game, but the entire season and the season yet to come. Again, this is week 6. Looking forward for McAlester, they have Coweta next week on Thursday Night Lights, a highly anticipated game for the Buffaloes. And then they're going to have Edison back at home, then they travel to Shawnee, and then back home against Will Rogers. And if you're listening again to the video stream right here, it doesn't matter if it's home or away, you can listen on KNED, 1150 AM, 98.3 FM. Also, anywhere in the world, online at McAllisterRadio.com at the KNED tab, or by downloading the KNED app. Again, this has been the Buffalo Halftime Show. Durant will get the ball to start off the second half. This show has been brought to you by Pop's Kettle Corn in Old Town, a veteran-owned business. Again, the start of the second half coming up in about less than 5 minutes. Whether you just found it or you've lived there for years, you'll never forget that feeling. It was something that made you realize this house would become your home. And since there's no place like it, it deserves protection just as special. A local Allstate agent can help you customize an Allstate house and home insurance policy and point out lots of ways to save, like claim-free rewards, extra savings every year you don't file a claim. Call McAlester Allstate agent Lyle Whitworth today. Coverage and discounts subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Rewards feature optional. Savings vary. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois. Allstate Vehicle and Property Insurance Company.
For more than 50 years now, First Realty has helped the residents of McAlester and the surrounding area with their real estate needs. Whether residential or commercial, First Realty will guide you through the process of buying or selling your home or business. You can view our property inventory online at first-realty.net. We update our listings daily. If it's on the market, you'll find it at first-realty.net or give us a call at 918-423-3122. First Realty, a proud sponsor of Buffalo football.
Certified, certified, certified. What's this? I'm certifying our team as awesome, like you said. We did just win Nissan's Award of Excellence for the 9th time. I was actually talking about all of our Nissan certified pre-owned vehicles that we have. They go through a rigorous certification and come with a 7-year, 100,000 limited powertrain warranty and roadside assistance.
Of course. Don't forget to tell them Morgan sent ya. Fenton Nissan is your best deal dealer. Learn more at FentonNissan.com.
There seems like a ton to choose from, right? I was looking for one that didn't charge monthly fees, with bounce protection, and had mobile banking. I found the Bank NA. The Bank NA has been voted #1 for 10 years in a row in the McAlester News Capital's Reader's Choice Awards. The bonus is that they're local, so the money stays in town. Call 918-423-2265 or go in to find what you need in checking options. The Bank NA. Strong, secure, and ready to loan. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to Hook Hill Stadium, First National Field. We're about to have the second half kickoff in just a moment. That is brought to you by Jet Tire Service for great deals on Michelin, Uniroyal, Kinda, and Cooper tires for your car, truck, or SUV. See Jet Tire Service in McAlester, serving Southeast Oklahoma since 1962. Don't fret, jettire.net. Again, don't forget that we have some games on the radio tomorrow for college football. We have the Red River rivalry, number 6 OU, number 21 Texas, as we have the pregame show at 9 in the morning, kickoff at 11 in the morning. You can catch that game on KNED, and I highly encourage you listen on KNED because Toby and the boys are incredible as always. You get a lot of insight that you don't get from a lot of the TV streams, so make sure that you tune in and listen to that game that way. Also, we have Memphis at Tulsa. So we go from an 11 a.m. kickoff to an 8 p.m. kickoff. And for whatever reason, it's at 8 o'clock. I don't know why it's at 8, but that game will be at 8 o'clock. Pregame show will be at 7. You can catch that game. That's not online. Now, the Red River rivalry, you can catch that on the KNED app as well, or you can listen by going to McAlsterRadio.com and clicking on the KNED tab.
And you can also use the KNED app and pause your TV if you have DVR, and you could sync the radio call with your TV and just mute the TV and listen to Toby and the boys while you actually watch the game by using the KNED app, or you might have to pause the app to let the app catch to the TV, or vice versa.
And you can do the same thing when it comes to road games for the season with us. Again, we're hoping for next year to bring our video equipment and bring it to away games for next year. Again, this is the first time we're trying a new software. So, but if you ever want to do that, there's ever a video stream on an away game and you like our commentary, your hometown commentary, you can do the same thing as well. You can pause their stream and pull up the KNED app. By the way, again, Memphis at Tulsa, not online. They're going to be radio only, the FM AM dials. KTMC AM 1400 and 96.7 FM. So again, Durant's going to get the ball to start off the second half as both teams make their way back to their respective sidelines. This is Brandon Green along with Phillip Jewell Jr. Once again, kickoff brought to you by Jet Tire Service. Go check them out, jettire.net. They're over there in Old Town as well. You can't miss them. They are awesome people. I go there quite often, get an oil change even, and great people to work with, great people to have your car get done for you. So jettire.net, you can go check out what they have online. So the Buffaloes, again, wearing the white helmets, black jerseys, black pants. They're back in black tonight. Gold numerals on the front and back. And as for the Durant Lions, the red helmets and the white tops, white bottoms if you're listening on radio. Buffaloes lead 28-0. So it looks like Coach Burgess speaking with some of his guys over near the 40-yard line. Again, Buffalo roll call to start the second half. You're still with us? Let us know on Twitter at Buff Sports Radio, or you can let us know on Facebook, facebook.com/McAlester Radio. As the Buffaloes will be kicking it off right to left, that means that the Lions will return it left to right, and they have a dangerous weapon in Stephen Holmes, as he has had a touchdown return this year, an 80-yard touchdown kickoff return. He has returned one out to about the 45-yard line on his first return. So we'll see what he has in store for the Buffaloes on this first kick of the second half. So Clark will make his approach towards the football, puts toe to leather, and we are back underway to start the second half. An end over end kick. They'll go into the arms of Holmes at the 10-yard line, going far side towards the 15. He will be met around the 17-yard line, and that is where the Lions are going to start this drive. They didn't get out to the 20, and Holmes is stopped where the left hash marker is at the 17. So out will come the offense. And the offense coming into this game has been averaging 188.8 yards per game. They have not attempted to pass yet. They have the ball at their own 17-yard line. So 11:52 remaining in the third quarter as we're just now getting started once again. Buffaloes leading 28-0, trying to keep the shutout intact. Lions moving it left to right. It'll be Saxon under center. 3 receivers out right, a couple of tight ends left. Here's the snap. Hand off to a man in motion. It looks like that's Lede. Lede cuts it left, and he's going to be tackled around the line of scrimmage. On the tackle, Dakota Moton as the outside backer.
Stopping the play on the left side of the field for the Buffaloes, number 28.
Looks like no gain on the carry, possibly one. They'll bring up 2nd down and 9. In the Lions at their own 17-yard line. And also, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure that you like and subscribe. I hate to sound like a YouTuber, but make sure you do that so you can catch some of the Coffee with the Coach episodes that we have every single week. You can also listen to that on KNED as well. They're all simulcasted. 2nd and 10, here's the snap. Handoff. Looks like that's Avia up the middle after he jumps over the pile and gets to the 21-yard line. Good gain on 2nd down, gain of about 5. They're going to say he got out to the 27. And that'll make it 2nd down and 5, or rather 3rd down and 5 upcoming.
You talk about the coaches show being on YouTube. Go to YouTube, watch Coffee with Coach yesterday. I promise you, you will be belly laughing from our senior on the field, Racer Harkins.
Yeah, Racer playing outside backer right now. Do you know where he wants to go on his dream vacation? He wants to go to outer space.
And he ain't coming back.
He said that himself. McAlester showing pressure here. But again, usually they're going to be doing that all throughout the night with this flex-bone offense. 3rd and 5, the snap, handoff up the middle. Actually, it's going to be a pitch out to the left to Holmes, and he's met in the backfield, tackled for a 5-yard loss. Back at the 20-yard line. Up from the pile, Eric Mccarty, one of the tackle, and Racer Harkins coming in with the tackle. Looks like Jackson Smith was the first man there as well, so a few Buffalo trying to get them down. That's a loss of 5, and that'll bring up 4th down and 7. On to punt is, I believe that's Lede. Back to return is Les now, standing on his own side of the 50. Here's the snap. It bounces towards Lede. Here's the kick. He gets it away. End-over-end kick that will, again, sail out of bounds. We'll see where they spot this one down at. The Buffaloes will have good field position to start off their first drive of the second half. Lions burned 2 minutes and 21 seconds off the clock. So even though they went 3 and out, they still burned over 2 minutes on the clock. They really let that play clock go down to about the last second or two.
Yeah, that's what you got to do when you're playing a team like McAlester. You don't want them to have a lot of possessions. You want to keep them from on the sideline. That's the way you do it. Let the play clock drain to about 2-3 seconds left. Snap the football, and then wait. Don't even walk to the line until that play clock hits 10 seconds if you want to keep a great offense like the Buffaloes on the sideline.
Ethan Watkins will be the running back for Boatwright this time out. 4 receiver set. They're going to be stacked near the line, 2 to each side. Man in motion. Looks like is, I believe that's Les now. Here's the snap. Little toss out to Watkins off the left side. Gets a good block. Cuts it back right to the 35-yard line. Goes far side. 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. He's got breakaway speed. Touchdown, McAlester. First play from scrimmage of the second half. The Buffaloes get into the end zone on a 40-yard carry by Ethan Watkins. 9:27 remaining in the third quarter. Watkins with a 40-yard touchdown run. Last year he had a 25-yard touchdown run against the Lions. It was his first varsity touchdown run. And he showed off the speed there. Here's a flag. Snap, hold, kick is up, and it is good. I think this one might be on the lines. We'll see what it is for sure. McAllister's coming to their own sideline. I think it will be. It'll make it 35-0. McAllister leads, 9:27 remaining in the third quarter. You're listening to McAllister Football here on KNED.
For more than 50 years now, First Realty has helped the residents of McAllister and the surrounding area with their real estate needs. Whether residential or commercial, First Realty will guide you through the process of buying or selling your home or business. You can view our property inventory online at first-realty.net. We update our listings daily. If it's on the market, you'll find it at first-realty.net or give us a call at 918-423-3122. First Realty, a proud sponsor of Buffalo football.
Welcome back to Hook Hill Stadium, First National Field. 9:27 on the clock remaining in the third quarter. Buffaloes with a 5-score lead, leading 35-0. Looks like they might have that 15-point difference if they can keep on doing what they're doing right now. So it'll be Kobe Clark getting ready to boot it away to the Durant Lions once more. Lions got the ball to start the second half, and only one play from the Buffalo offense, and it took Watkins 40 yards into the end zone.
And it only took 12 seconds off the clock. The PAT was good. And that's your drive summary brought to you by Bishop's Funeral Service in McAllister. Bishop's Funeral Service is a full-service establishment that offers a wide range of services, and they love our Buffaloes.
Good transition there, man. Clark will kick this one away. It's going to be an onside kick. Bounces at the 50-yard line. There's the hit, but a great hands there by number 88. That's Zane White of the Lions. He knew it was coming. It was a perfect hop by the kicker there, Kobe Clark. He got the bounce he wanted, but it went straight into the hands of Zane White. And White, you got to tip your cap to him. He took a massive hit, didn't lose the ball as soon as he grabbed it, and the Lions will have good field position. Still on their own side of the 50-yard line at the 46. 9:27 on the clock. Lions had it 3rd down and 5 on their last set of downs, but again, it was the D-line, really the entire front seven in the secondary. Again, you can't single out a certain player that's making it all happen. The best. Flexbone offense, 1st and 10. Here's the snap, handoff of Villa. He goes left, but there's nowhere to go. The only space he has is in the backfield. Tries to cut it up, and it's going to be a stop at the line of scrimmage for a gain of only 1. I mentioned this on Twitter as well, at Buff Sports Radio. Last week, on the season coming into tonight, they've only allowed 271 yards total through 5 games. So they rushed more in one game than their opposition has in 5 games combined.
That just shows you what Coach Harmon and Coach Stubbs and this entire defensive staff is teaching here. Hard-nosed, gap-sound physical football.
2nd and 9 upcoming. 8:44 remaining in the third. There's the snap. Avia once again. No, it's another option. Cuts it out left to the 50-yard line, down the far sideline, gets the first down, past the 40, near the 40 in McAllister territory. Again, that's the thing when you go with that flexible offense. You bite on the fake up the middle, and then they do the triple option going to the outside. It was a pitch out to number 3 of the Lions. That was Kason Dills on the carry. First down, they're going to say he stepped out of bounds at the McAllister 43-yard line. And if you don't follow the ball once, it can lead to a big play, and that was a pretty good play by the Lions. 8:35 remaining in the third.
Yeah, we saw Racer Harkins lose sight real quick, and then we didn't have an outside containment, and that's what helped with the pitch off the option.
1st and 10, the snap. This one's just a handoff up the middle, and it's going to be decent yardage, gain of about 3. Linebackers making the tackle there by the Buffaloes. Again, it's hard to find who is the first person to get there from our vantage point, because when you hand it up the middle so often, you really can't see who's making the tackle because you have 5 or 6 black jerseys surrounding the ball carrier. Gain of 3, 2nd down and 7. Brawl right between the Buffalo 40 and 41. 8:04 left to go in the third. Again, Buffalo's leading big, 35-0. Trying to keep the shutout intact here. Flexbone offense. Saxon the snap. Another handoff. Avia Breaks the tackle out right. It'll be a gain after there's a push from the offensive line. There should be a flag here as they do bring it past the 30-yard line. You are allowed to push, but I saw some linemen pulling his running back all the way out to the 25-yard line.
That was a pull.
Yeah, you are allowed to push your running back. You're not allowed to pull them, but it looked like number 72 of the Lions there, Hunter Duke, was pulling his running back all the way out to the 25-yard line. It was going to be only a gain of about 2, but with that help, they got him all the way out to the 25-yard line. That's a first down carry for the Lions.
5-yard line. First and 10, Lions.
7:25 remaining in the third quarter. By far the best drive of the day so far for the Lions. Ball in the right hash. Again, working out that flex bone. Saxon under center. Vargas, the fullback, snap. Option. Pitches it out left, and the Buffaloes cover well. Big hit around the 26-yard line.
Once again, the ball carrier.
That'll make it second down and 11 after a loss of 1. Lions are doing a good job of succeeding on first down, getting positive yards. That time the Buffaloes said enough, made them lose a yard. 6:48 remaining in the third. And by the way, if you're not watching on YouTube, if you can only listen right now, and I believe it's red, white, and blue themed here tonight, or cowboy themed, but I saw the Buffalo mascot was wearing a red, white, and blue headband around the head. Second down and 11 coming up for the Lions. Receiver out to the left. Here's the snap. They're going to pass for the first time today. Going far side, it's going to be caught. One-handed grab in near the end zone inside the 5-yard line, as it was number 3 once again with the reception, Kason Dills, who's had a pretty explosive drive here. He started it off, and now the Lions get all the way to the 3-yard line on a pretty great pass there from Jalen Saxton to Kason Dills. And it wasn't like an outstretched arm one-hand grab, but he was able to pull that in and quickly get the left hand on it. And a tackle from behind stopped him from getting into the end zone and putting points up on the board.
This Lion team doesn't pass a lot, but when they do, they're efficient, make you pay.
Snap. And I think there might have been a mishandle of the snap. There's going to be a loss there of about a yard. Bringing up second down and 4. Buffaloes are going to bring some meat on the line here. Changing out some. Avion Simon's going to come in. I think Case and Whitley's coming in as well. Eric McCarty comes in to be safety. Second down and goal from the 4. Buffalo's leading 35-0, under 6 minutes remaining. So we have 5:33 and ticking in the third. Back to the flex bone. Saxon under center. The snap. Hand off to Dills off the left side. He crashes into the end zone. Lions get on the board. The shutout goes away. It makes it 35-6 after a pretty impressive drive by the boys in red and blue. And truthfully, that is, I mean, in terms of not counting if a referee made a mistake or anything back in the Ada game, if you're including that, that's only the third touchdown allowed by the starting defense this year. 2 against Ada, 1 there against Durant. As they try for the extra point here, it is up, and it is good. McAlester leading 35-7, 5:17 remaining in the third quarter. You're listening to McAlester Football on KNEB.
Certified. What's this? I'm certifying our team as awesome, like you said. We did just win Nissan's Award of Excellence for the 9th time. I was actually talking about all of our Nissan certified pre-owned vehicles that we have. They go through a rigorous certification and come with a 7-year, 100,000 limited powertrain warranty and roadside assistance.
Of course. Don't forget to tell them Morgan sent ya. Fenton Nissan is your best deal dealer. Learn more at fentonnissan.com.
So, checking accounts. There seems like a ton to choose from, right? I was looking for one that didn't charge monthly fees, with bounce protection, and had mobile banking. I found the Bank NA. The Bank NA has been voted #1 for 10 years in a row in the McAlester News Capital's Reader's Choice Awards. The bonus is that they're local, so the money stays in town. Call 918-423-2265 or go in to find what you need in checking options. The Bank NA. Strong, secure, and ready to loan. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to Hook Eels Stadium, First National Field. The Lions get on the board, making it 35-7. 5:17 remaining in the third quarter. As Lions will be kicking it off left to right, it'll be Braylon Leday setting it up at the 40-yard line. Backbeat to return at the 15-yard line. It's Eli Chapman. So Lede, standing at his own 30, will kick it away for the second time today. First one was the opening kickoff, and we are back underway. This one's going to be a good leg kick. It's going to be end over end and bouncing, bringing up some of that turf in the north end zone. So the Buffaloes will start this drive at their own 20-yard line. We have a drive summary for the Lions. Phillip?
That was an 8-play, 54-yard touchdown drive that took 4 minutes and 10 seconds off the clock. It was finished off with a 4-yard touchdown run by Aiden Dills. The PAT was good, and that is your drive summary brought to you by Bishop's Funeral Service in McAlester. Bishop's Funeral Service is a full-service establishment that offers a wide range of services, and they love our Buffaloes.
So the Buffs start their own drive at their 20-yard line. I want to say that's on the right side of him. I can't really tell right now. Here's the snap. It's Moton. It's tossed out to Moton at the 15-yard line. Gets a hold. Near side. 30-yard line. 35, 40. Down the near sideline. Got one man to beat. He's got a blocker in front of him. He's going to take it all the way to the house. 80-yard touchdown run. Dakota Moton. Clear the way. Part the seas. Mama, I'm coming to the house. Moton's got his motor running here in Mactown. 41-7. That is what we call a counterpunch. 5:03 remaining in the third quarter. Buffaloes get back up now by 34 points, trying to make it 35 once more, pending the PAT from Kobe Clark. Snap, hold, kick is up, and it is good. Buffaloes lead once again by 35. It only took them about 10 seconds. 42-7 our score. You're listening to McAlester Football here on KNED.
Best Western Inn of McAlester. Traveling through McAlester or need accommodations for out-of-town guests? Best Western Inn of McAlester and American Lodge and Suites are both locally owned by the Freestead family for many years. Both offer comfort and convenience at affordable prices. Best Western Inn of McAlester and American Lodge and Suites are located on the 69 bypass in McAlester.
Hey guys, it's Sam from Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in McAlester. It is no secret that new vehicles are hard to come by these days, so I really need used cars and trucks, and we are buying everything we can get our hands on. I'm going to have appraisers at the dealership every day this month except Sunday. So if you're looking to sell or trade your vehicle, it is a great time to bring it in, get top dollar, and either sell it or trade it for another one. If you owe money in your vehicle or own it free and clear, either way we can give you a hand. So come on in and see us here at Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester, and let us make it happen for you.
We got the I Don't Drink Coffee podcast tuning in right now. This is awesome broadcast, guys. Go Buffs, cheering from Louisiana, another state that we have calling from. 42-7, Buffaloes lead after an 80-yard touchdown run by Dakota Moton. We'll have a quick drive summary for you here in just a moment. 5:03 remaining in the third as Clark will boot this one away. Line drive kick that is returnable, and it's bobbled at the 6-yard line. Picked up by Lede. He goes forward at the 5 to the 10-yard line. Tries to go left side, and he's going to be tackled down at the 12/13-yard line, right in between. And so the Lions don't have very good field position on this drive, and that will send us now over to Phillip Jewell for our drive summary.
Ain't got much for you. I got a 1-play, 80-yard touchdown drive that took 13 seconds off the clock. And like I said, it was an 80-yard touchdown by Dakota Moton. America runs on Moton, and the PAT was good. And that is your drive summary brought to you by Bishop's Funeral Service and Crematory in McAlester. They are a full-service establishment that offers a wide range of services, and they love your Buffaloes.
Dustin Wall, McAlester Buffalo football alumni, he's listening. Clear the way, part the seas, mama, I'm coming home. Gotta love Brandon Green. Yeah, that was an 80-yard touchdown run by Moton. So now we know his 80-yard speed. So he can run 80 yards in 13 seconds. Can you do that, Phillip?
I can maybe run 80 yards in 16 minutes.
Here's a handoff up the middle on the first play of this set of downs for the Lions, and it's pretty good yardage. About 4 or 5 yards for, we'll say, Beck Vargas. That'll make it second down and 6. 4:45 remaining in the third quarter. Buffalo's leading 42-7 here at the hook. No, if you want to see me try to run 80 yards, I'll pass out by the time I reach the 50. it won't be a pretty sight.
I remember senior year, we went to that baseball showcase, and they wanted us to do a 60 time. By the time I got to the 30, I was sucking wind.
2nd and 6 upcoming. 4 on the play clock. They get the snap off, hand off. They're met up the middle. It's Vargas, but again, he's a really physical runner, physical football player in general. He keeps on pushing forward for a couple of yards to make this one 3rd down and manageable.
I just received an update from my dad, Quentin and Weber's Falls. It is 22-6 Quentin, the start of the 3rd.
Joseph Leffer tuning in again. How about them Buffs is what he says. Nate Brown says we need to race. That would be the most awful broadcasted race in history if you had people like me and Nate and you all running down the near sideline. We can do it for charity. Do we want to have an 80-yard run for charity?
Hey, I say let's do it.
Let's get it going. All right, 3rd down and 4 upcoming. Ball at the Lion 18. The snap, hand off to Lede in motion. He's going to get out to the 19. He's not going to get the push. Gain of only 1 brings a 4th down and 3 or 4 there. I think it's going to be 4th down and 3. I think this one is too deep to be able to let the Lions try to go for it here on 4th down. They're going to be punting it away to the Buffs here. They go for it on a lot of 4th down and shorts, but they're not going to risk it here inside their own 20.
4th down, Lions.
So punting it away will be Lede. I believe the man that just had that carry. Back deep to return will be Caden Lesnow on his side of the 50. 10 to snap, but they got to get a guy out on the field. It's Vargas that's coming in late. 5 seconds. I don't know if they'll get it off in time. 3 seconds, they're going to have to call a timeout. We'll take it. You're listening to McAlester Football here on KN.
Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in McAlester announces Fair Days. Yes, the ultimate customer appreciation event. Mark your calendars, October 18th through the 23rd. The biggest event of the year featuring fair food, games, lots of prizes too. Plus live music from Travis Kidd and LaRon Simpson. Don't forget, Patriot has the largest selection of trucks in Oklahoma. Fair Days, going on October 18th through the 23rd at Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in McAlester.
Warren Clinic, McAlester.
Buffs are leading big, 42-7 over the Durant Lions. In fact, last year the final score was 42-6 over the Lions. So already having a larger lead now as Braylon Lede is getting ready to punt it away to Caden Lesnow. Lede standing at his own 7-yard line. Lesnow at his own 45. Here's the snap. Punt is away. It's clean. This one's an end-over-end punt that is returnable. Lesnow picks it up at the 44-yard line and veers right. Tries to put on a stiff arm at the 45, breaks out of a tackle, but he's surrounded by 5 different white jerseys. He's taken down at the 46. That's where the Buffaloes are going to start this next drive. It took McAlester only 13 seconds to score on their last touchdown. Can they beat it here?
McAlester, first down.
Wouldn't be surprised.
So we went 12 seconds and 13 seconds on our last 2 drives. Can we get faster, or do we get a second slower?
We'll see. So the Buffaloes are going to start this drive again at their own 46, 2:28 remaining in the third quarter. McAlester leading by 35 points. In their first game back at the hook against Durant since 2018 in the monsoon game. Much better weather here tonight. Snap to Boatwright. Screen pass caught out the near side. I believe that's Rivera on the catch. He's not going to have any gain as he's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. It's actually Jaden Chaney on the catch. Chaney on the near side reception off the screen pass. Some new receivers out there. We still have – no, that's actually Lesnow. Lesnow is back out as a quarterback now. Ethan Watkins, we have the second team offense now out there for the Buffaloes. So Lesnow, the new quarterback. Watkins will be his running back on the left side. Trips right. Under 2 minutes remaining in the third. Lesnow takes the high snap, hands it off. Watkins off the right side. He already has a 40-yard touchdown run today. He gets the first down here and breaks down the near sideline. He's at a threat for another one. He gets to the 25-yard line and pushed out of bounds before he can reach the red zone at the 22. Telling you, Watkins, he, like I said last week, he is fun to watch run. Quick cuts, and he's got breakaway speed. Buffalo's trying to work quickly here. That first down brought to you by Beautiful Rooms Furniture. Here's the snap, handoff over to Watkins. He gets into the red zone after he spins past the 15-yard line and down at the 14. Very elusive. By the way, Beautiful Rooms Furniture, all stocked up with bargains for your entire home and a nice selection of mattresses from Simmons, Simple, and Corsicana. Beautiful homes start with Beautiful Rooms and McAlester. And as we're into the red zone, our red zone alert brought to you by McAlester Home Store. As you can get flooring, backsplash, paint, and appliances, even a free design consultation from McAlester Home Store. Come see us 5th and Wyandotte in McAlester. Ball at the 14 in the red zone, Lion territory. 65 seconds remaining in the third. They're going to spread things out. 2 receivers to each side. Watkins on the left side of Les now. Here's the snap. Back to pass is Les now. No, he's going to take it and run instead. I think that was a busted play there. Running off the left edge, albeit a gain of 1 or 2 by Les now. Not enough for the first down. Gain of only 1. 3rd and 1 upcoming. One more snap before you put those 4s up in the air. Coming into today, Les now completing 67. Rather make that, 67% of his passes. 55 yards. Doesn't have a touchdown pass yet. Maybe he can get hit one here in the red zone. 3rd and 1. Snap. Handoff Watkins. He's stood up at the line of scrimmage. He's not going to get the first down, and that will send us into the fourth quarter with the Buffaloes leading 42-7 right now.
4th down.
Unless they decide to snap a ball before then.
And that'll end the third quarter of play.
They're bringing everyone out into the field. Do they snap it before? They're trying to. They're going to run up to the line. 6 seconds. Mccarty gets under center. 4 seconds. 3. Mccarty goes right. There's going to be a flag with zeros on the clock. We actually have people taking pictures on the other side of the field. That is why we have a flag, I think, here. Or is it too many men on the field? Yeah, there's too many men on the field. There's people that are in the north end zone that probably shouldn't be there right now.
And they're not moving. They're still just watching.
Are they going to get to play this 4th down before the end of the quarter? No. We're going to take it into the fourth quarter. Put those 4s up in the air, Buff fans. Buffs lead 42-7 here as we go into the fourth quarter. You're listening to McAlester Football on KN.
Vickers Power Sports is Southeast Oklahoma's source for the best built side-by-sides, personal watercraft, and ATVs. Pre-sales going on now on all Polaris, Can-Am, and Kawasaki. Machines that are built for weather that changes in an instant. Machines built for welding pipes, slinging hay, and boots dusted with red dirt. We are Vickers Power Sports, and we understand what Southeast Oklahomans need to get the job done right. Or just have a family day blazing the trails. Vickers Power Sports, get your adventure rolling.
Running into old friends is nice. Running into a total stranger, well, it can be real unpleasant. You don't need any help from Buck Wilson Frame and Body Shop for those pleasant meetings, but if you have one of those unwanted encounters, give them a call. They're expert craftsmen, specialists with years of experience in collision repair, and they use only genuine factory replacement parts and state-of-the-art equipment. Buck Wilson Frame and Body Shop, 103 East Oklahoma in McAlester.
Welcome back to Hook-Hill Stadium, First National Field. I think we have something going on with a kickoff here. I think that a fan is doing a PAT here for a chance.
And Gage Dollins
Gage Dollins.
His cowboy hat, puts it through the uprights. Both kids are winners tonight. Gage Dollins and Mariah Geyer. Thank you, Captain Laza and Jimmy Williams.
I don't remember what they win, though. But it was Mariah Geyer and Gage Dollins. They had a chance to win some stuff there. But 4th down and 2 upcoming for the Buffs in the red zone at the 14-yard line. Mccarty under center. He'll go right. He'll get the first down and break free. He'll get into the end zone. 3rd touchdown run of the day for Eric Mccarty. Make that 14 on the season. And with 11:55, the first play of the fourth quarter, Buffaloes go up big, 48-7.
Mccarty up the middle for the Buffs. Once again, following a fantastic Buffalo offensive line.
It's like automatic. It's money. As soon as you get under center or you go out of the dozer package or anything, that line creates gaps. And McCarty's got the excellent vision to find the end zone. Touchdown threat every single play there. As we have a false start, this will be another long PAT on the way for the Buffaloes. Let's see if it's still Colby Clark back there to kick it. Yeah, but it'll still be Clark. Clark's got a strong leg, though. I mean, you saw the last time that there was a PAT. The way he kicked it, you think it'd be good from 40.
Yeah, that Gabe Burkich leg going.
Can you tell we're Sooner fans? Here's the PAT attempt. It's up, and it is good. 49-7. Didn't bother Clark one bit. 11:55 remaining in the game. Buffaloes lead. You're listening to McAlester Football on KNED.
When you're diagnosed with a life-limiting illness, hope is not lost. Hospice of McAlester is the most experienced hospice in the area. Serving Pittsburgh County and most surrounding counties, Hospice of McAlester works with your doctor to provide medical care and emotional support 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Call 918-423-3911. Hospice of McAlester is your hometown hospice.
Vickers Furniture is having a scorching hot summer sale. Looking for patio furniture? We have it in stock and ready for delivery. And there's interest-free financing for 18 months. We have the recliner, sectional, dining room, and bedroom furniture you're looking for in stock. Plus, there's a huge selection of Serta mattresses. And as always, free local delivery. Vickers Furniture, 215 South 2nd, McAlester.
Vickers Furniture, we're right here with you.
Welcome back to Hook Stadium First National Field. This short kick taken at the 15-yard line down the far sideline by Holmes. He gets past the 30 and tackled out of bounds at the 34. That's where the Lions are going to start this next drive. We have a drive summary for the Buffaloes. Phillip, take it away.
That was a 6-play, 54-yard touchdown drive that took 2 minutes and 33 seconds off the clock. The PAT was good. What's ironic about it? It was McCarty's 14th touchdown of the year, and it was a 14-yard rush. That is your drive summary brought to you by Bishop's Funeral Service. Bishop's Funeral Service is a full-service establishment that offers a wide range of services, and they love your McAlester Buffaloes.
49-7 the score. 11:46 remaining in the game. Buffaloes have this one wrapped up. They just need to put a bow on it. Looking to do so here in the final 11 minutes and 46 seconds of play. As we have Saxon under center in the flex bone formation. The snap and the handoff over to Vargas as he goes up the middle and tries to truck his way near the first down marker. Again, he is a heavy-set dude that knows how to push his way through the defenses as he gets a 9-yard gain there out to the 43-yard line.
Vargas is a 6-foot, 207-pound sophomore. So think about when he's a senior trying to tackle him.
Now he's their outside backer on defense. He's the second leading tackler. Coming into tonight, 30 tackles, also a sack, 2 for a loss, and he has forced 3 fumbles on opposing defenses. That's 3 out of the 4 fumbles that Durant has been able to force for a fumble to recover. It's been started off by Beck Vargas. He stays there as the fullback. 2nd down and 1 upcoming. Here's a snap. Handoff Vargas again. He's caught from behind, but I think he's going to spin his way forward for the first down. He does. Past the 45 to the 46. That'll move the chains for the Lions. 10:54 left to go in the game. Phillip, you like what you've seen so far from McAlester?
I can't say anything bad that I don't like about them. You know, defensively, they've been gap sound all night, and that's something very hard to do when you're playing the flex bone. The front 7 has been gap sound. They bounce the ball to the outside. Safeties and corners are there to make the play, and offensively, they're just firing on all cylinders.
1st and 10 for the Lions at their own 46. Here's the snap option. Pitching it out over to Lede. Lede gets the corner, and he's got space too. 40-yard line, 35-30. He's breaking away. 20-15, 10-5, touchdown Durant. All the way to the house. They make it a 49-13 game. Braylon Lede on the touchdown as we have a running clock here in the 4th quarter. Well, now it stops at 10:16. It was running for a good 10-15 seconds there before they stopped it at 10:16. And only for the 2nd time this year, a team has scored more than 1 touchdown on the Buffaloes. But like we said, if we want to look at like starting offenses and what they've scored against McAlester, let me do my math here real quick. Starting against the starting McAlester defense, they've only given up 3.5 yards per, or rather points per game including this 6th game of the year. Snap, hold, kick is up, and it is good. The Buffaloes now lead 49-14, 10-16 remaining in the game. You're listening to McAlester Football here on KE.
Whether you just found it or you've lived there for years, you'll never forget that feeling. It was something that made you realize this house would become your home. And since there's no place like it, it deserves protection just as special. A local Allstate agent can help you customize an Allstate house and home insurance policy and point out lots of ways to save, like claim-free rewards, extra savings every year you don't file a claim. Call McAlester Allstate agent Lyle Whitworth today. Coverage and discounts subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Rewards feature optional. Savings vary. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois. Allstate Vehicle and Property Insurance
For more
Company.
than 50 years now, First Realty has helped the residents of McAlester and the surrounding area with their real estate needs. Whether residential or commercial, First Realty will guide you through the process of buying or selling your home or business. You can view our property inventory online at first-realty.net. We update our listings daily. If it's on the market, you'll find it at first-realty.net or give us a call at 918-423-3122. First Realty, a proud sponsor of Buffalo football.
Welcome back to Hook Hill Stadium, First National Field. Brandon Green here with you, along with Phillip Jewell. 10-16 remaining in the game. 49-14 the Buffaloes lead. They're going to get the ball back here pretty soon, unless they can recover an onside kick here if the Lions go for that. Leday sets the ball up at the 40-yard line as the Lions break formation. And he'll start his cadence backward. We'll have a drive summary for you for the Lions here after kickoff. Again, the score right now, 49-14. Leday makes his approach. He'll boot it all the way back as Chapman is back to return. This time he's going to get a chance as he fumbles on it at the 11-yard line and he'll pick it up and go forward. At the 15-yard line, he goes past the 20 to the 25, down at the 26. So he does return it back for a net gain of about 6 if it would win into the end zone for a touchback. And that will have our drive summary for us. Phillip?
That was a 3-play, 66-yard touchdown drive that took 1 minute and 32 seconds off the clock. And it was finished off with a 46-yard touchdown run by Leday. And the PAT was good. And that is your drive summary brought to you by Bishop's Funeral Service and Crematory. They are a full-service establishment that offers a wide range of services, and they love our Buffaloes.
Again, second-team offense out there with some guys that do play varsity at different positions. Ethan Watkins still being the premier tailback. He'll be on the left side of Caden Less now. 4-receiver set. Here's the snap, and we have a flag. We had a receiver go early. That's Carter Lance. That moved a little early. So I'm moving back 5 yards. 10:08 remaining in the game. Again, next week we have the game of the week in the state regardless of class. You got the number 1 Buffaloes against the number 2 or number 3 Coweta Tigers. The last time we checked, again, it was a long time ago. Don't know how the game's been doing yet. If you want to pull it up on Squirtle, you can try to find it real quick. But again, depending on how everything goes with Collinsville tonight, as we have a snap here on 1st and 15, it's a toss out to Watkins, near side, 25-yard line, out to the 30-yard line. Good game by Watkins, and that will be a gain of 9 to bring up what is second down, and I think it's going to be 6 upcoming.
Second down for the Buffaloes and 6 to go.
Because if Collinsville has a poor showing or loses this week, Coweta is definitely number 2 in the AP polls next week, and that would be number 1 against number 2 in Coweta next week. But either way, you're looking at a top 3 matchup between 2 teams, and you're not going to want to miss that. Make sure you're listening to KNED next week. That's going to be radio only for us. But it's going to be an interesting one. 2nd and 6, the snap. Handoff, Watkins has a gap up the middle. Plenty of space. Gets the first down out to the 38-yard line. That'll move the chains. And this first down brought to you by Beautiful Rooms Furniture. All stocked up with bargains for your entire home and a nice selection of mattresses from Simmons, Symbol, and Corsicana. Beautiful homes start with Beautiful Rooms in McAlester.
Yeah, Collinsville is going to go ahead. They're going to get the win. They are up 27-3 right now on Claremore.
Claremore did lead 3-0 going into the second quarter, but it looks like Collinsville found their footing.
And according to Squirtle, Collinsville is the number 1 team, and we're the number 2 team.
Snap, toss out over to Watkins. Watkins will move forward, but I think he's going to come up with a loss of 1 here after the toss in the backfield. That'll bring up second down and 11. That's just their rankings. AP poll or what generally what people go for, and McAllister's ranked number 1 there.
Second down. 11.
Collinsville, I believe, was ranked 2 and Coweta 3. So, like I said, a top 3 matchup no matter how these games turn out tonight. If someone does fall in the ranking, even though they won, it's still going to be a highly anticipated game.
And Coweta has already went final, 57-0 victory over East Central.
8:22 and ticking here in our game at the Hook. Score right now, 49-14. 5 seconds to snap it. McAlester breaks the huddle with 4. In the gun. Trips right. They're not going to get the snap off in time. This is going to be a delay of game unless they call it a timeout. Yep, delay of game on the offense.
Delay of game, McAlester.
And now make it second down and 16. Again, like I said, it looks like, for the most part, when it comes to the starting offense and starting defense, McAlester stayed healthy here tonight, which is one of your keys to the game. Snap on second and 16. Screen pass caught out by Watkins in the flat to the 35-yard line. Runs over a dude past the 40 to the 42.
Watkins with a catch and a tough run.
Though he is small, he is fierce. he can definitely run you over. Don't let his elusive nature fool you. He can bring the boom too. Out to the 41-yard line. I don't have his height and weight on me right now, but you can tell him compared to like Dakota Moton and the likes of Eric Mccarty, he's not as big and strong. He's more of an elusive back, but he could still run over a defender, and he showed that off there on that last carry, rather last reception. 3rd and 7 upcoming. 2 receivers to each side. Ball in the near hash. Ball at the McAlester 41. Man in motion. Here's the snap. Back to pass. Less now. Screen pass. Out caught by Watkins at the 45-yard line. He gets the first down past the 50-yard line and over to the 47 of Durant. Watkins once again getting some yardage here to move the chains for the Buffs. Clock stops at 7:02 while they move the chains. And Harold Markham, hearing from the PA, helping clear the way for that screen pass. New tailback in. You got Bumpus there. Yeah, Braden Bumpus will be the tailback on the right side of Les now here for these next play. 4 receiver set, snap, handoff, Bumpus. Left side, he gets to the line of scrimmage, but he's not going to get much more. No gain on the carry will bring up second down and 10.
Buffalo stop for no gain, second down.
So Buffs are going to secure the win here tonight. They're going to get their 15 points in district play. We have a final from Savannah. Mounds beats the Bulldogs 69-0 in Savannah. Nate Brown says, let's get that 50 burger. Offense is trying to do it here. They're 1 point away. Bumpus on the left side of Les now. Here's the snap. Back to pass. Screen pass. Caught near side of the 50-yard line. At the 45. Trying to put on a move past the 45, and he stopped and tackled, kind of folded up like a chair around the 43-yard line. One of the first men on the tackle, number 53, Clay Couch. Gain of 5. Who's that on the catch there? From the near sideline, again, those jersey numbers kind of.
On that play and a nice run.
Connor Coop
Down 5 for the Buffalo.
on the reception. 3rd and 5 coming up from the Lion 43. In that 4 receiver set, Les now's got Bumpus on the left side of him. Man in motion is Coop. Here's the snap. Give to Coop. Coop tries to get around a defender, and there's no getting around someone who's already in the backfield like that. Loss of 5. Now bring a 4th down and 10, and probably should bring out the punt team is what that will do. But I don't see anybody rushing to get out there. Well, as I say that, here they come.
We have our first update of the night. Tallahena is up 32-0 on Canadian with a minute left in the 3rd.
So Leighton Bass will be back to punt. He has not punted the ball since we played Bishop Kelly in Tulsa 2 weeks ago. Averaging 31.4 yards per punt. The snap, he will take it himself and run. He's going to get towards the first down marker. He gets the first down, breaks it left, down the far sideline to the 20-yard line. He gets into the red zone with the fake punt carry.
Leighton Bass down the left.
Leighton Bass. And I think that's a design thing really every time he does get the ball, because he goes to that rugby-style punt each time, and if he sees a lane open up, he takes that lane. There was no one home, and he went all the way for the first down. as that will move the chains into the red zone, brought to you by McAlester Home Store. Whether you're a seasoned pitmaster or a beginner, McAlester Home Store has a cooking option for you. Traeger, Big Green Egg, Louisiana, make your wood fire dreams a reality. So they're at the Lion 18-yard line now with 4 minutes remaining in the game. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. The snap, rolling right is Les now, looking downfield, will pass, and it's going to be a drop. Thrown a little bit behind the receiver, but off the hands. They're looking for number 23, Brendan Rivera. That'll stop the clock with 3:50 remaining in the fourth quarter. But we're talking a lot about that Coweta game. The games after that, McAlester will be back at home after taking that trip next Thursday. Back at home for homecoming against Tulsa Edison. That is Friday, October the 22nd. So get the word out there for homecoming. Then they're going to travel to Shawnee on the 29th, and then they'll finish the regular season at home for senior night against Will Rogers. Snap, handoff up the middle. It is Bumpus inside the 15-yard line to the 14, gain of 4. Makes it 3rd down and 14. 3rd down and 6 from the 14-yard line. Bunch of numbers for the small brain on the scoreboard. 3.5 minutes left to go in the game. McAlester working quickly. It's going to still be Bumpus on the right side of Les now. 4 receiver set, ball right between the hashes. Snap a little high, but Les now gathers it. Passes out to the right side. There's a catch and a big hit, but I think he gets the first down. What a grab.
Now with a nice pass. Great reception for the Buffaloes.
Number 21, that's Tyler Phillips on the catch. That was a big hit. Enough for the first down will move the chains. Phillips with the strength to be able to haul in that catch and still be able to take the impact. So first down and goal for the Buffaloes at the 7-yard line. Les now, 4 receiver set, 1st and goal from the 7. Good drive for the Buffs. Snap, handoff, Bumpus up the middle, trying to cut back right, and he's going to be folded up around the 4-yard line, gain of 3. This has been a slow, methodical drive here for the Buffs, as this will be play number what here?
That was the 13th play of the drive.
So looking for maybe play number 14 being the lucky one to get into the end zone. Bumpus on the right side of Les now, 2:08 remaining in the game. 2nd and goal from the 4. Les now, the high snap, handoff. It is Bumpus. He gets into the end zone. First touchdown run by Braden Bumpus in his varsity career. And get out the buns, get out the meat, the cheese, ketchup, mustard, pickles, onions, lettuce, tomato. That's a 50 burger for the McAlester Buffaloes. 55-14 the score, 1:56 remaining here in the game.
Walking down the middle for the Buffaloes, number 50.
Katie Clark getting ready to attempt the PAT. Boatwright the holder, who turns 18 in less than 3 hours now. Snap, hold, kick is up, and it is through. McAlester leads 56-14, less than 2 minutes remaining here in the game. You're listening to McAlester Football here on KNED.
Best Western Inn of McAlester. Traveling through McAlester or need accommodations for out-of-town guests? Best Western Inn of McAlester and American Lodge and Suites are both locally owned by the Freestead family for many years. Both offer comfort and convenience at affordable prices. Best Western Inn of McAlester and American Lodge and Suites are located on the 69 Bypass in McAlester.
Certified, certified, certified. What's this? I'm certifying our team as awesome, like you said. We did just win Nissan's Award of Excellence for the 9th time. I was actually talking about all of our Nissan certified pre-owned vehicles that we have. They go through a rigorous certification and come with a 7-year, 100,000 limited powertrain warranty and roadside assistance.
Of course. Don't forget to tell them Morgan sent ya. Fenton Nissan is your best deal dealer. Learn more at fentonnissan.com.
We got less than 2 minutes remaining, 1:56 on the clock. McAlester going to win this one. They're leading 56-14. We have a drive summary, Phillip.
That was a long 15-play, 74-yard touchdown drive that took 8 minutes and 12 seconds off the clock. It was capped off by a 4-yard touchdown run by Braden Bumpus. The PAT was good. And that is your drive summary brought to you by Bishop's Funeral Service. They are a full-service establishment, and they love our Buffaloes.
Will more than likely be the final drive of the game as Clark will squib kick this one off of the Lions' arm, but we have another flag here. It's going to be offsides on the kicking team, it looks like. This will be the second time tonight we've seen it.
Offside penalty against the Buffaloes. Moving back 5.
So I'm moving back again. I think the Lions got a little fortunate there because it was more of a squib kick. It hit off the hands of number 20, Bo St. Clair. It kind of fumbled around the 25-yard line. I have no doubt that we would have had a line pick it up, but still, with how fast McAlester was getting down the field, it could have been boom, boom, catch, hit. So now that'll move him back 5 yards to the 35-yard line, and Clark will try to kick this one away again. Makes his approach, and we're back underway. Still, it's going to be a kick that bounces off of a man. It's fumbling around on the field, and it's picked up by St. Clair. The one that it got bounced off of on the previous kick, he takes it to the 45-yard line. Somehow, just like baseball, the ball finds you to the 45-yard line, and I think PA said it best. It's like a pinball just bouncing around right there. So, Lions will start what will more than likely be their final drive of the night at their own 45-yard line. They haven't had the ball in quite a while. The offense has been kind of sidelined for the moment. They haven't had the ball since about 9 minutes left to go in the game. So out will come the offense. Looks like it's going to be Aiden Dills as the fullback here. Saxon will get under center. They're going to get a Buffalo to jump off sides, a nose tackle here. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. Move them right smack dab on the 50. The Lions are averaging 14 points per game this year. But if I am not mistaken, I think that the most points they've scored this year was 17. I think that was against Glenpool. First and 5. Snap, handoff up the middle. Good first down yardage. The ball popped out. Did McAlester jump on it?
Referee signaling second down.
Yep. So the ball popped out after a gain of only 1, second down and 4. Lions get back on it.
Durant retains possession.
1:44 and ticking left to go in the game. Lions trying to set a new season high here. Like I said, I think their season high is, I want to say it's 17 against Glenpool, but I'm not 100% positive on that. I'll have to check it out here. I'll come up under center. On second down and 4. Man in motion, the snap. Hand off. It's Dills up the middle. And the new quarterback into the game is number 1. That's Trevor Golden. As they're going to push the pile for the first down. They're still pushing. This is the second time they've done this tonight. And they're going to get it out to the 43-yard line with 60 seconds left. No, the most points that Durant has scored so far this year in a game was 20 points against Medill. That final score is 49-20. They did score 17 against Glenpool, but again, their most points scored in a game was in that loss against Medill. Durant's going to move to 0-6 on the season. And they're going to try to turn things around here in the near future as they have Edison next week for Thursday Night Lights, then Will Rogers, East Central, and then they end the season against Coweta. First down and 10, snap, handoff up the middle. There's daylight. 30-yard line, 25. Beck Vargas to get to the 20-yard line where he stopped down at. Looks like just a hair inside the red zone. 32 seconds. The clock has stopped. McAlester has all 3 timeouts. Durant has 2 if they want to stop the clock to try to get into the end zone one final time. They're not stopping it right here, though.
Nice touchdown-saving tackle right there by Carter Lance, saving the Lions from getting into the end zone. Under
center. Handoff again. Vargas bounces off one defender, gets towards the 5-yard line. He's pulling defenders towards the 1, and he gets into the end zone. With 9 seconds left to go on the clock, they tie their season high and put 20 points on the board. and the PAT to try to make this their official season high. People are going to look at the score and they're going to think that the McAlester defense gave that up. And yes, the defense does give it up, but again, 14 out of the 21 points given up by the future of McAlester football, and they're mostly freshmen. Lede on to attempt the extra point. Snap, hold, kick is up, and it is good. New season high for the Lion team. They scored 21. McAlester leading 56-21. And again, when you're freshmen playing a bunch of the juniors and seniors, that's a good way to get you varsity experience, and that's the beauty of being able to put teams away early. You get to get that experience for your team. You have someone kicking on the stands over here on the left side. But we'll keep it here for just a moment. This game brought to you by Fenton Nissan, Bank A, Freedom Ford, American Best Western, WE Alford Propane, Patriot, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, Buck Wilson Frame and Body, Vigorous Power Sports, Hospice of McAlester, Vigorous Furniture, Pepsi of McAlester, First Realty, and Allstate Lyle Whitworth Agent. And we're only 9 seconds away until the end of the game. Again, we encourage you to stick around for the Buffalo Postgame Show, brought to you by OK Tire and Auto on First Street in McAlester for all of your automotive needs. That one will be radio only. If you want to listen, you can get the classic radio out, tune it to 98.3 FM or 1150 AM. Or if you want to listen online, you can either download the KNED app and listen that way, or you can go to McAllisterRadio.com and click on the KNED tab. We'll have an interview with head coach Forrest Mazie here in about, let's say, 10 minutes probably, and then look at some post-game stats near the end of the post-game show. Again, about 25 minutes worth of coverage, 30 minutes worth of coverage coming up. You got 9 seconds on the clock right now. McAllister's kick return team is in. Looks like we have a new returner out there. I think that's Ethan Watkins standing over at the 11-yard line. Lede getting ready to kick it away, as this one's going to be a little pooch kick at the 35-yard line. The Buffs are just going to fall on it at the 34. So with 9 seconds on the clock, Buffaloes need to snap it one time, and now comes Trent Boatwright in the starting offense to take the knee and take the victory at the 34-yard line. Buffaloes took care of business, and they beat Durant for the now 4th year in a row, and for the 12th time out of the last 13 meetings. The 52nd victory in the series for the Buffaloes that date back to 1915. 106 years the two teams have played. 77th edition goes to the boys in black and gold. Here's the snap, the knee, and ladies and gentlemen, Buffalo fans far and wide, grab that brush and paint that win column black and gold. 3-2 win column, Buffaloes 56-21, the final score. McAlester will take the win and be 6-0 for the first time since 2011. 6-0 going in to take on Coweta, 6-0, and a top game in the state next week in the den of the Tigers. We'll have the Buffalo postgame show coming up in just a moment. Again, final score, 56-21, the Buffaloes win. You're listening to McAlester Football here on KNED.